In this Darfall challenge run, I'm going to try to beat all three of these, basically beating the game going from a 4-night, an 8-night, and a 12-night survival scenario. We're going to do it without building a single unit. You can see I've already done these two before, but I had to build an army to do it, and I have not attempted the 12-night run, so we'll see how that goes. Let's start with the 4-night. And the best hero for doing this is going to be the engineer, primarily for a couple reasons. Number one, he's got a spell that helps defend your buildings. They take reduced damage. We could set up turrets, and we could set up temporary walls. And I'm going to be doing this on medium. Hard is pretty insane. I don't know if it needs to be balanced or not, but we'll do this on medium. Now, the first thing we should be doing is pausing the game. We're going to look around and see what kind of options we have. There's some fish here. We've got stone. I only see that one stone outcrop, so we'll have to see if we can expand. We may use all that stone. There's also a decent amount of wood. Not a great amount of choke points within reach. You can see right here we can only build a certain distance right here, so we'll have to probably expand a little bit, but we'll use this for now. Now, to be able to pull this off, we are going to need a decent economy. We'll start with some farms. We'll just max out as many workers as we can get, and then we'll deal with the feeding them and all that later. So right now I think our biggest bottleneck is going to be wood. So let's send our main character over here to collect some wood. There is some wood over here that we can pick up without having to do any of that stuff. There's also, we're going to run into some bottlenecks here between food and mana orbs. So we need to spend food to recruit. We also need to spend mana orbs. So you can see we can recruit 8 more. In order to get more mana orbs, we need to go get kills. So we'll probably do that at some point, but let's continue to collect wood for now. And we are running out. Yeah, we ran out of housing, so we need to put some houses down. And again, you can see here we're going to use a lot of wood in the beginning anyways. And once we run out of energy to harvest, we got to go back around your keep. You get healing, and you get to replenish some of this energy. This is what you use to cast your spells, but it also is used to collect resources. There we go. And our biggest bottleneck in the beginning is going to be food. We don't have a good way of collecting it ourselves. We can't have our hero work the farm temporarily. We can go around killing animals, and they do drop food, so that's one way we could do it. But I think, particularly in the early game, I think we just leave it like this. We need another house. We're getting housed again, and then we'll get more wood. There we go. 2 more farms. There you go. We just leveled up. Now the first skill we'll probably take is going to be the tower, or the forge cannon, basically a turret. So this thing is passively shooting at anything that comes in range, and we can put it down as many times as we want, although we can only have 1 at a time for now. Level 2 we can have 2, and level 3 we can have 3. So it's going to be pretty good to pick up spot defense around around our base. It's also going to be helpful right now because we can go out and attack animals that we wouldn't normally be able to defeat on our own. But I think for now we're okay on food. Let's just get rid of the bottleneck now of wood. Wood is our biggest bottleneck at this point. Let's get 2 more farms here. So that'll be 8 in total. We'll have 8 farmers. We need another house. There we go. We are building workers, and we're gonna run out of mana orbs here pretty soon. So why don't we, while we're waiting, let's just go pick on some animals. Here we go. So there's a boar. Pretty easy to win and defeat, and you can see we get some meat and we get some bones. Yeah, so we've got food secured. Time to start collecting some stuff out here, but I don't think food is going to be our biggest issue at this point. So collecting orbs will probably be, but these guys drop both food and orbs. So that'll be good. Right, here we go, bear, and we can drop a turret here. That'll distract for us, but it'll also do some damage. Here we go, and you can see we picked up a decent amount of free food. I don't know what this thing is. Alright, we're gonna die here if we don't back. Right, there we go, he actually backed off. Alright, we can activate the sigil. We need to go back and heal first, though. Let's go heal. Drop off some supplies. And then what we need to do is expand, continue expanding, so we'll get more housing. And we'll start collecting some wood. And there we go. We're starting to collect some wood on our tree line here. Let's go back and try and take this thing out.
Let's go.
Right, we're gonna die here if we stay. Let's back. Yeah, we almost died. If we can take this guy out, that would be huge. Oh, they're actually stuck. They're not attacking the tower for some reason. They're just pathing to us and getting hit. So we'll be able to take that out, no problem. There we go. That gave us some more mana orbs. We got one more to go. Alright, I don't know what this guy does. It looks like we can... Yeah, we're gonna blast him, no problem. We dropped skill books or perk book. That's gonna help us out. So we're gonna use these two skill books or perk books, and then we can take some perks over here. So primarily, our guy's gonna be collecting resources or boosting their work speed. I think in the early game, let's just increase harvesting speed. Yeah, well, it's fine. I was gonna say we could do one of these, but this is fine. Let's go for that. It also gave us a sword, so +4 attack damage, which we can use. It's getting nighttime, very dark, so let's go back, heal, and get ready for the attacks. I'm sure we're gonna get attacked here. Alright, we need more housing, and then very soon we should probably start worrying about getting a carpenter and a stonemason up. Although both of those... Yeah, we're starting to run low on stone, so we will probably need to collect that manually, and we'll just keep getting more workers to work that. Yeah, why don't we do that, actually? Let's get another... And I'm going to keep these really close to each other. Generally, you'd want to spread it out so they don't blow through the resources quickly, but I kind of like keeping them together. That way we can kind of control the defense a lot easier. We won't have to go quite as far. Like, if we have it spread out everywhere, it's going to be hard. Here we go. So we're going to start getting raided now. So we start with a turret. That'll distract them. And then we just come in here and blast them. And then we'll go back to collecting stone. So yeah, we can go with this one. Increase the resource gain by 20%. So we got 30% increased speed, 20% increased harvest amount. And then we could pick up a point into walls if we really wanted to. I think we'll save up and just max out turrets first, and then we'll get the walls last. We'll be building our own stone walls soon anyways. They're still attacking us. But they're, especially on the first night, it's going to be very easy, low effort stuff. We shouldn't struggle too much with that. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Another, we'll just keep collecting. Like I said, we're just putting a perimeter up, killing anything that comes across. There we go. He should be able to handle that, actually. Now we really do need to get these up and running. So we need both a carpenter and a stonemason. We need both of them. I can see a big monster coming in the distance here. Now, in terms of what we're going to build here, so we can convert stone into stone brick, wood into planks, and then those are used for towers, both the ballista and the tower, the stone tower. So we'll have to also get some walls up. Apparently we have too much food, so let's pull 2 people off of the food. We'll put them on stone. Let's also get another carpenter, and we can just toggle these people back and forth as long as we know we have plenty of food up. There we go. So we got 6 woodcutters. So we got 6 woodcutters, 2 on stone. And that should attack us a little bit. And let's set a minimum here of maybe 10 of these and say 5 of these. Actually, we probably have a lot, I think, in terms of stone. Let's switch over to spamming more wood production. I know we need to get a giant circle up so that we can actually defend. Let's start over here on this side, actually, because, yeah, I don't want to chew up all these trees. We'll probably use most of it. I think by the end we'll end up eating a lot of that. So let's make the wall such that we don't really interfere. Alright, another level. Let's take our second point into turret. So now we can place 2 of them, and then next one we'll be able to place 3. Alright, daytime we should go out and hunt, try and take out some stuff. We do need actually some orbs. We're out of orbs. Let's go collect. So we've got our turret, our 2 turrets. There's a heal here, and we're going to get some items as well. So health and magic damage, health and energy, we'll take it. All right, I'm going to take this up to reserves up to 15, because these turrets right here, the ballista requires 15 planks. And then we want to get as much stone as we can so we can turn that into walls. So let's start working on our walls here. Straight across with a gate so we can get in and out. The problem with the gates is they're super expensive. we go. We should be able to handle quite a few things, and we don't necessarily have to go back to get mana. These turrets aren't that expensive. Oh man, yeah, we're about to die. Okay, that didn't work out too well. Alright, so we're going to, yeah, continue the wall this way, and we'll just get a nice circle around. Actually, what I'm going to do here is help with the stone, because I think what we should do is probably get 2 stonemasons, so we can produce stone a little bit faster. And let's help collect some resources. We can get more workers, for sure, but we do need more workers, don't we? Let's get another quarry over here so we can get another set of 2 people working it. And we'll get 2 workers over here on this woodcutter, and then we're going to pull these people off of the farms. So I'm going to back off the farms for a bit. Right, let's save up for a gate. There we go. So we have a gate. We'll have a gate at each corner, I guess. Might as well. Now, the other nice thing is when this guy's around other units, you can see here they get a bonus, inspired happiness. So their worker speed is 50% better. So having this guy back at home does make a lot of sense. Alright, let's go mess with this bear. Let's get a few kills here if we can. We're probably going to have to run though. Yeah, that archer's going to end up killing us. Let's just back. Right, this guy's not going away. So let's put a turret up to wipe him out. Oh, they're sending their whole army. There we go. Let's take out the archer so he doesn't destroy our stuff. Alright, more stone, and yeah, you can see how fast we gather stone, so we've already got 25 in the bank again, so we'll do that. So we're almost fully encircled. We need to start working on getting towers, which we can do pretty soon. But we still have idle people, and we have way too much food, so I guess I didn't need to make quite so much. Let's get 2 more workers on stone. We're just about fully walled in. We just need this little corner right here, which we should get before nighttime. And then, like I said, we need to worry about getting some turrets down. Got another level. We need 2 skill points to get this one. And I think we'll hold off here so we can pick up another point into bounty resource collection. So nighttime starting. There we go. We are fully enclosed now. Yep. We're done. So now we just need to fortify. We'll do a mix of both towers and ballista. The ballista has a better range. This one does more damage and it does splash damage. They're both good. They're just good at different things. I think we should probably increase this to 30. We'll get a second carpenter and then we'll be able to spam those things out pretty quickly. And we have enough for a ballista. So I'm going to put a ballista. I want to put towers on both sides of these. They need to not be touching. So what I'll do is let's put the ballista right here. You can't put certain buildings right next to each other in adjacent tiles. So like if we put a tower right here, we can't put one right here or here or here in this this block. So I could put one here or here, which means I could put my ballista here. We'll just go north. We'll throw a ballista up at each entrance and hopefully that helps. I think we're going to struggle more with wood at this point, so let's go ahead and help collect wood. Here we go, we're getting attacked. Drop that off, and we'll throw up some turrets. Alright, attacks. So this one's going to defend on its own. We got these ones in the south. We need to repair the building, the walls. There we go. So that one got defended, no problem. Let's put a ballista down here. See more attacks coming from here. We can start putting towers. Problem is we don't have a whole lot of stone, and these things are super expensive, so I'd rather do the planks. Yeah, I'd rather do planks first. There we go. You can see our ballistas are starting to blast these guys. And then we'll come in and help clean up as well, and then repair right after. So let's get another ballista going on this side. There we go, and our temporary towers are helping. We picked up, yeah, plus 10 healing and 10 energy. I actually wouldn't mind the energy. We don't really need health at this point. I think energy is going to be useful because we can use it to collect resources as well. We're taking damage down here. Oh boy, yeah, they're coming from everywhere now. pretty big attack actually, but we got towers spread out all over, so not really that big of a deal. Let's help these guys with the wood. Actually, what we should be doing is collecting resources from parts that we're not really going to be building these lumber camps at. Right, that is nighttime. We survived it, and we've got a pretty robust defense so far, although it could use a lot of work still. So we need some towers over here, and why don't we just put we'll put a second one right here because we did get attacked kind of a lot in this area and a decent amount up here. So we'll focus maybe reinforcing this side a little bit more. Right, let's go out. We got to start clearing some of these. It'd be nice if we could find some good items too. We're gonna die here. Back. And then when you get items that you don't want to use, you can just delete them and then you get some resources for it. Not really anything that we can use that much, but take it nonetheless. Yeah, you can see our wood is really struggling. We need more. Our food is starting to go down a little bit too, so why don't we increase our population here? Get another house. We'll put 2 back on wood, and then we'll focus our hero on collecting wood as well. We'll grab some of this. And then, as I mentioned, we just need to spam as many of these towers as we can. Yeah, I'd like to go out and collect some more resources and stuff, but it's hard to justify. We really need to collect resources fast here, and this guy does it the fastest. But we are getting attacked, so once in a while you get raided during the daytime, but it's usually very small and weak. We got a level. That should be our final point into the turrets. Yep, so 3. Put another point into resource collection. So we're getting 40% more resources every time we collect. So from 58 to 9, it's ridiculous how much resources this guy can collect. Yep, turn that in. Right, so we have 2 towers at each gate. 2 ballista towers at each gate. Now let's reinforce some of these parts, these areas that were a bit more risky. So this was pretty heavily attacked, this area, so we'll put a second tower here. Let's go try and take this out if we can. There we go, we took him out. You can see we did get some orbs for that. And let's just go back. Yeah, turn that in, and we need to get another house going. Alright, we got as many people as we can. Well, not as many, but we've got 6 people on stone. Yeah, a bunch of people on wood. Actually, we are producing a tremendous amount of stone. We need to put those towers up now. We are about to head into nighttime. It's perfect timing. Let's put this up. It's 18 for each one, so 36 if we want to get 2 of them. So let's increase our minimum to 36. Alright, so it is nighttime, or it's coming to be nighttime. We'll start preparing, but yeah, our base is looking really strong actually for this early in the game. Let's put another tower down here, so we've got good stone towers on this east and south, and it looks like our stone production's not really keeping up with that. I don't know if we should build another one or build another stonemason. Another thing we could look at doing is a workshop that'll allow us to provide tools. So if you look at a lot of these, you can produce like this woodcutter axe. We do need iron to be able to produce it though. That's not going to work because we don't have any iron. We can go find some, and our main character actually has the skill to mine it because it's a special ability. Here we go. We're going to get attacked here. Keep an eye on where... here we go. Up here. I don't see any other ones. We'll just repair and then come back in. Alright, here we go. Big attack. These are... yeah, this is the strong guy. Let's throw down some turrets. He's very strong. He's got an AoE ability. Alright, our towers are taking care of most everything. Yeah, even before we couldn't even get there in time. The towers killed everything already. Same thing here, it looks like. There is an archer that's able to outrange, and he was just trying to pick on the walls. We can fix that though. Let's just put one of these. Yeah, and then same thing here. Towers are just blasting everything. Now, if we want to make more civilians, we're gonna need more mana orbs. It's so hard to expand out when you're just using your hero. Really do need units. Alright, here we go. So we're getting attacked pretty strongly, but we're able to handle it. I'm gonna put down some more towers just because we have a tremendous amount of resources and nothing to spend it on. Alright, now we're at the point where we have so many resources, it probably doesn't make sense to have our guys stay back. We're gonna try and go out and get some items, magic items. We'll also put some towers here, but yeah, survive the night, no problem. We'll go out and go hunting. I can't direct this guy to attack for some reason. They're still not attacking. And they kill their guy. I couldn't get out in time. That was so stupid. Yeah, they're attacking the totem for some reason. Okay, well, whatever. When you die, you lose a little bit of XP. And some points. It's really not that big of a deal. It's just really annoying. I shouldn't have died there. If these guys actually attacked what they were supposed to attack, we would have been fine. What if we put one over here? We're getting raided. Alright, there we go. We get some orbs out of that too, I believe. Here we go. We got it. And we picked up enough orbs to get a few more civilians. We got a breastplate as well. So health and energy. Our boots will give us less energy, but more movement speed, attack damage, and health. I think we need to keep the energy though. Yeah, let's just keep it. Okay, here we go. More towers. Okay, let's go out and attack again. At this time, let's try and focus on getting these guys in range. There we go. Alright, we've got Demon Portal opening soon in 8 minutes. That's the final boss, essentially. Oh, nice. We got items on this. Let's go and equip that first. Yeah, it's going to give us some less healing, which we don't have anyways. It'll give us a lot of other stuff that we were using. Plus 5 attack speed for health and energy. Probably not worth it. I think we'll just keep what we have. There we go. We got a level up out of that too. And we'll wipe this thing out. Okay, let's get back to base and start getting ready. So abilities, we'll take the wall. Now this allows us to place walls wherever we want. But I find that usually makes sense just to double up your walls. These walls are weak. They only do 200 damage. Whereas these walls do 1,000, so quite as good. And we are getting raided for some reason. Oh, they're attacking that. That's fine. Alright, let's continue to collect resources here. Alright, we got more walls to put. We'll just start lining these near the entrances. Okay, let's see. We need to double up on these towers. I'm gonna wait, actually. Let's wait and see. What I should have done is just max this out. Like, who cares? We don't need stone or planks or any of this stuff. Or we need planks and stone bricks. We don't really need wood and stone. We will actually need wood to do repairs. But I want to get as much of that as we can so that we can place towers. I don't know what direction they're going to attack from, and I want to make sure we place these where they're going to be most useful. So here comes nighttime. Like I said, we'll wait for a second and place the towers on the side that we're going to get attacked the most from. We'll get attacked from all sides, but they're going to do a heavy attack from one of the sides. And we should be placing these walls as well while we're waiting. We got more walls. Alright, I saw something up here, I think. Yep, here they come. But like I said, they're not even going to get close. We're still going to wait. We're waiting for 2 minutes, 12 seconds. We'll find out where they're coming from. These are just small attacks. We don't want to commit our resources just yet. Alright, we are getting attacked by a unit that outranges us, so we'll throw something down there. And that should be able to handle it. There we go. Alright, big attack. We could go to the other side, but he's going to be dead before we get there. So there, big boy went down. Bunch of small stuff. Let's just repair. Yeah, our whole gate's holding up just fine. Right, here we go. This is a what do you call it? Like a wraith or something. Very strong unit, but nothing we can't handle. So we'll blast him out. Okay, here we go. We're getting attacked from the west west northwest, and there comes a big demon pack. Shouldn't really be an issue here. Just gonna put towers down wherever they'll let us put them down. We'll just bolster up this side. And then same thing here. And then this guy, he's pretty strong against walls, so we want to make sure we block the wall. So he's gonna go around it. Yeah, he goes around it. That's fine. We'll be able to take him out pretty quick. And we're getting hammered. Alright, so by putting the walls here, it kind of pushes him back. Oh no, he can still walk through it. Alright, anyways, not a big deal. We'll repair. Here come the demons. And again, we just want to place walls wherever we can, just to keep them out. Alright, we are out. No, we're not out. How come we can't put it? We're running out of space, so we'll put 2 more towers down. Yeah, they can't even get in range to attack. Oh, they're actually attacking. Yeah, their range units are attacking. That's fine. We can use this guy to help distract. We'll get out there and start attacking him directly. Yeah, he's attacking our stuff. Throw a wall down. There we go. 1 demon down. And 2 demons down. We got him. So 0 units. 0 military units anyways. We did go down once, which sucks, but that's fine. We got a very low score because we didn't really go out and destroy buildings. But there you go. First one down. Next, we're going to work on the 8-day one. This is quite a bit harder. We'll take the engineer again and medium difficulty. Here we go. Pretty similar looking map. Looks like the trees are not that close, but it should be enough for a while. We'll probably have to move our camps. We only have 1 outcrop of stone. That's fine. And in terms of farms, we got some over here that'll have a little bit of a bonus, but it's probably not worth really looking at too much. We'll start with 2 farms in a house. I think we'll do a similar build, but maybe we'll focus a little less on wood right out, or food right off the bat. I think last time we built up a little bit too much of a food supply. And we got to keep expanding our housing. We'll focus more on wood this time. Although we may run out of food here. Maybe not though, because they are getting the boost. 50% boost. There you go. So we'll just keep doing this. We'll build up a little stockpile. There is some food we can gather here. Let's go do that. And then we'll take down some animals. Nice. Start off with a necklace. Not really good for what we're doing, but that's alright. There we go. We got a little bit of food to turn back in. So 40. That'll give us 2 more workers. And I think we can start transitioning back to food. Let's do those 2. Let's go check out the other spots. There's a rat here. Advancing. Right, we can farm up some of this stuff. There's wood and food on the floor. I don't think we can take on any of these encampments, though. We can take on a bear, I think. Let's try to expand our population pretty quickly, since we do have some mana orbs to spare. Bottleneck right now is housing space. That's fine, we can fix that. That boar might actually kick our butt. There we go, we actually got quite a bit of stuff. There's a little bit more, let's just clean up. And then we'll go back. There we go, we're housed again. We have a little bit of food, and we have enough for 1. Yeah, we have mana orbs for 1 person. We are getting some bones. It's not going to convert to a whole lot. I don't know if it's really worth doing, but I guess we could. We probably need to get some stone now, so let's focus on that for a little bit. Let's put our 3rd wood chopper, and we'll just focus stone with our character, our hero. Wood will be the workers. All right, we have just a little bit to go here for our mana orbs. Let's just take one of these out. Oh, it's short. All right, let's try and take one of these guys out, maybe. We got enough there. Let's see if we can take out another one. I don't know if we have the HP to do it. All right, he should wipe him out. Oh my god, he can't hit him. Why can't I hit? Okay, anyways, we got him. There we go. Very strange, but we got it. Right, let's go mine some more stone. Yeah, again, we have too much food, so we need to transition to... I'm gonna get some stone helpers. Go another house. Here, so we're going into our first night. We've got a decent amount of food. We've got a lot of wood. We don't have any stone, so we'll transition to that. But we are looking pretty good. Population of 12, going on 14. We actually don't have orbs to hire people right now. So what I'm going to do instead is let's put workers there. We'll pull them off of the farm. And we'll just rotate people around as we need it. Yeah, I'm going to get 2 of these things. Pull 2 more workers off. We need to get a carpenter. And we also need to get a stonemason. Right, our cannon is... Yeah, I was going to say, just about took that thing out. We'll put a temporary one right here. I really wish these mobs that attacked us dropped orbs. That would be really helpful. So pretty easy. Yeah, they're not really going to do that much. A couple of the dogs. These are probably the worst ones. They don't really do much damage and they have low HP. You know what I'm going to try is the engineer ball level 1. Let's get at least 1 point in it. And then I want to try if we just wall... What if we just wall a turret in? Yeah, I'm curious if that would be any good. So if we wall it in like this, it should have some protection. Right, and what we can do is start to line the outside of the base. Kind of like in preparation of... Oh, he can still... No, it's like he's hitting the wall, so it is working. Yeah, we can pre-line the base, and then we'll get our second row. Oh boy, that thing is pretty strong. Right, we can re-wall this in. Oh, you know what? I just realized we have way too much stuff. Yeah, too many resources. We need to spend some. So we got a stonemason here that we can build. Let's get this thing out of here first, though. Build it where I want. There we go. Let's get... We'll go 10 and 10. Reserve. Yeah, let's just collect... and you know what I'm going to do, actually, is put up a second stonemason. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, because I do want to wall this in pretty soon. We need to spend some time outside, I think. Yeah, we need to get some orbs, so we can hire some more units. Preferably we'll find animals, because they'll give us both food. Okay, I don't know what's blocking me from... Right, I doubt we'll be able to handle this, but let's at least try it. Okay, so that guy's gonna go down. We got more orbs. We were able to hire 1 person, but that's not gonna be enough. All right, let's start laying out the framework here. So we probably want something like this. Actually, let's just put all the gates down first. All right, that used up most of our supplies, and then we'll connect the gates. Okay, there we go. Now we can put a turret in there. Perfect. So that actually works out pretty well. It keeps it alive a lot longer. I can't use the staff, but we can use this for just a little bit more energy. Alright, we'll keep going. Let's grab as much food as we can. I think we need the orbs more than we need the food, though. There we go. So, oh man, how do we have so many idle workers? What the heck is going on here? Alright, we need to spend some resources. Go. Just there it goes. I was gonna say I want to try and get him stuck on the wall. That only gives 2 orbs. It's kind of wild. So, yeah, he's big. Alright, what about if we go to 15, we can get an altar and we can make our own. We do have to get charcoal too, though. We have to have charcoal for that to work. So that's going to be a tough one. We're going to die. We'll start lining the outside walls first. Let's build the altar. I don't really like it, but I feel like we could get a few more workers, and that would probably make a difference. So we need some more workers on farms. Let's get them back on. We also need a charcoal burner. Okay, let's go south. Try and clear this again. I'm gonna have to take this in a couple steps because these guys are tough. There we go. At least we got the dog. We'll have to come back for the warrior later. Let's start connecting this. It's a lot of trees we'll have to chop down, unfortunately. Yeah, can't do much about it. Oh, I'm an idiot. Why do we need to build that? We don't need to, because there's water. The water blocks it. Whoops. Right, there we go. Let's get more civilians. So we should be able to get a decent amount of orbs now. So it's 1 orb for 2 bones and 1 charcoal, I believe. Yep. So we have about 25, 26 orbs worth of bones here. So that'll be good for 3 more workers. And I think the right call is another quarry. And will also help. It's starting to get dark. We need to finish this wall. There you go. That one's done. We just need to connect this funnel piece. Oh, you know what? I just I forgot to build that piece. Oops. One thing I am curious, can we do like a tower defense maze thing? Or like a Rimworld kill box almost? Oh I didn't even get this one either. Yeah, I am failing. There we go. So now it's closed off. We gotta wall this side off now. Yeah, we'll try and do a kill box here and see if they actually follow it or not. I don't know. Right, we should be able to close this off as well. Right, it's probably time to get another sawmill carpenter so we can start working on getting the towers. Okay, there we go. The wall is finished. So we got our little maze here. Let's see if they actually follow it. Probably not. My guess is they just punch right through it, but maybe. Oh, they actually followed it. Interesting. Let's get a second turret. Here we go. We're getting attacked on this side. I think probably set up the ballista on this side. We're actually about to lose that. Oh, that's not even the right wall. No wonder. Alright, I am really dropping the ball here. There we go. Now we got the real wall. We'll keep patrolling the outside. Okay, we're lining that. One thing I think we should probably do is make layers, or at least make some boxes around the turrets that we're making, the ballista and whatever. I think that would be a good idea. I also think it's probably a good idea to not make as many ballista and make more of these towers, since these deliver splash damage. That would be pretty good. Okay, so we're just gonna keep going around defending. Oh, we missed the boots. It's a lot of plus energy there. I like that. Definitely take that. Oh, right when we left, we just got a big attack. Okay, everything's looking pretty healthy here. Let's get a few more of these. Right, got boots, but it's more for HP than it is energy, so we'll pass. Yeah, both of these. Right, and I think what I'd rather do here... Well, first off, let's get some more workers. The more workers we have, the more towers we can build, the faster everything can go. So can't really go wrong with that. We'll just keep doing that. This is not going to last for much longer, so we do need to get the next stone outcrop, which is going to be this one. We can definitely get there. We just need to have maybe 1 or 2 lamps. No, just 1 lamp should be sufficient. Yeah, we'll put one maybe right here. It's still got like 1200 in it left though, so maybe not quite yet. Let's put another, yeah, let's get another one on. 2 more workers for stone. We'll try and take out this thing. This should give us a decent reward. Oh wow, 28 orbs. That's a lot. Right, there's no way we can do anything there. The tower's getting a little big for the britches. Yeah, I don't think we can really take too many of these things. There we go. We can take a few of these things for food at least. Okay, we're not going to stick around for that either. Let's just go back. Yeah, let's not fight all this. Or we can fight it just maybe on the edge. Alright, there we go. There we go. That's actually very exploitable. So as soon as he destroys it, we just pause. He gets one whack at that, and then we immediately rebuild it. All right, how are we looking here? We have more orbs. We have plenty of food. We don't have wood. Why are we out of wood? All right, that means let's just, we'll get some more woodcutters as soon as we can. All right, we are not going to survive that, I don't think. Nope, we need to get out. And they may actually be able to take that one out. Nope. As soon as they get in melee range, they don't seem to be able to hit. All right, and we were looking to build another house. That. And a wood chopper, which we don't have wood for. Alright, there we go. I do like that these things provide line of sight. That's actually kind of nice. The walls, we could just dot them all over the place. It's not a bad idea, but not really that important right now. What we really need to do, actually, how's our stone? Okay, we're down to 3 nodes left, but still well over 1,000. So I don't think we need to worry about swapping that out just yet. Let's start putting down some of these big towers, the heavy hitters. Let's do that. Because we have a lot of stone, not a whole lot of wood. Yeah, I feel like we do need to keep our population growing though so we can get resources faster. We put 2, oh nice, we can get 2 in there. And then just keep replacing the wall when it goes down. Yeah, they kill one of them, but we can just immediately replace it. It's not really a big deal. Pick up an item for health and energy. Nice. We got a level out of it. The hat's going to give us some energy. I don't think we really care too much about HP. Alright, there we go. We got him. That'll be another area cleared. Actually making pretty good progress against these buildings. There we go. Some boots. It's going to reduce our energy, so nope. Nope. We'll just destroy all these. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's get our stone towers. We are still good on food. We're good on stone, sort of. We can probably build another stone mason if we want to do that a little faster, but I don't think that's necessary. I do want to increase the wood collection just a tiny bit more. So let's do one more. Let's keep fighting though. We have a little bit of daylight left. Don't really want to waste it. Okay, this nest is clear. Let's go finish it off. Oh god, the rats. Okay, got it, finally. We got 51, so we could build quite a few more peasants. Don't know how our food's going to hold up, but it seems okay, so I'm just going to let it run. We did pick up some armor, but it's not as good. Right, yeah, we need to do a better job at putting these towers, so let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll help collect some trees. Here we go, we're getting attacked. Okay, let's kind of take stock of what we got. Looks like most of these things are already dead, so probably don't need to worry about it too much. Here we go. That's another wave down. Right, we have enough. Let's do another tower. It's going to be the... Yeah, so all 4 gates have towers. Alright, here we go. They're coming from there. Actually, it's a good early warning system, too. Because they kind of give you a heads up. They start attacking your walls. Man, this thing is not going down. I might have to replace that wall. Yeah, it's down. Can't do much about it. Nice. Better helmet. That'll give us 8 more energy. Alright, we have a lot of supplies. One thing we don't have over here is a ballista. Let's do that. Okay. Another attack in the south. Oh, yeah, the ballista is taking them out. Alright, here we go. Again, we have just a little bit too much supplies. We need to do this a little faster. Also, let's start... We need to get 2 things out here. well, 3. We need our, here we go. We need our lamppost so that it can extend our range. We need a quarry. Now, I would like to clear some more of these. Let's go over here. Alright, that's just a straight upgrade. We'll take that. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on our yep, on our stone. But we do, yeah, let's get more get more the peasants. That looks good. Right, we got a raid going. Most likely it's going here. Typically what they'll do. But we're down to 2 nodes now, 250, and this one's pretty much out. So we need to start transitioning these guys out and start getting these. And nope, the orc raid is randomly down there. So since we're here, let's just start taking stuff out on the side. We can get a 3rd tower now. There we go. Keep drawing them back. We've got a really nice defensive position here. One of them got in, unfortunately. Alright, there we go. We still got it. Alright, let's go clear. Yeah, we have to give up some supplies if we want to get that chest open. I don't really care that much. Okay, still need to... Yeah, see, we're stacking up a ton of supplies. I'm just not using them fast enough. Getting distracted here. Why don't we pull some of these guys off, and I'm going to actually deconstruct this. Let's start picking off some of these guys. They're kind of spread out. Oh, we're going to get killed. Yep, we're dead. Nope, they stopped. Okay, let's get out before we get poisoned to death. So a couple things. Let's get this up a little higher. We'll go 30 and 40. Yep, that'll work. Let's see, 2nd tower, stone tower there. And then what we need to do is just assume they're going to break in and then have little defensive pockets all throughout the center. And that should help. We still have a little bit of time left. I'd like to go take out whatever this thing is down here. I guess this one should be able to handle it. There we go. We'll just fit all 3 of them in there, and then we'll start taking out these demons. Oh boy, they hit hard. Let's back out a little bit. That last one is just going to be him. And he's dead. Beautiful, we got it. Couple perk books. We got a weapon that gives us just attack damage only. Let's go turn all that in and use some of our perk points here. Maybe I should have done this one first, getting more XP from harvesting, because we're really not getting a lot of XP. We're not doing a ton of combat. It's still not too late. It's only day 4, end of day 4. So we still have some time. All right, 2 towers at each of the gates. This is our final one. All right, we got 6 idle workers because we have all this dead space over here. These quarries are gone. We can get 2 more in here and then quickly get some stuff out. The thing that I want to do here is put another tower. Actually, let's get our worker or our main guy out there. We can't really wall it in unless we add another, what do you call it, another lamp. I don't know if that's really worth it. We'll just put some temporary walls here, and I think what we'll do is put something like this ballista here. And then we'll put some legit walls around it. See if we can use that as like a bait. And then we'll patrol over here. I really don't want to lose this. That would be pretty bad. Yep, we're attacking up here. Alright, our towers are hitting pretty hard. But we don't have the long range in some spots, so let's add that. Yeah, look at that. They can barely even get to the actual gate. Oh, we actually got a pretty good weapon here. Attack damage and plus energy. That's huge. Okay, I have a feeling we're just gonna be... Oh, no, they're attacking. Yep, they're attacking our forward base. Like that hopefully is the only attack there. We can focus on this side. Alright, so yeah, he's kind of getting stuck on some of these odd spots. Alright, that's fine. He's pretty much dead. Let's just leave him. Right, yeah, we're getting attacked over there again, but seem to be holding okay. Alright, let's wall some of these spots in. We need to heal. That's not good. Do we have anything? We don't even have a ballista out here. We need to come out. Pick him out manually. Are they breaking through our gates? Yeah, we gotta run. It's starting to hit pretty hard. Okay, let's go heal. I'm really not sure how they're breaking through all this. Right, do we not have... I guess we don't have a ballista that can reach, maybe. And these skeletons add up quickly. And why is nobody targeting this guy, man? Please target the necromancer thing. No, they're not. I don't understand. He's got one hit left. And they can't just finish the job like that. Not that hard. This is a huge upgrade. Unfortunately, it's plus healing, which is not going to really help us. Oh, we are not doing good with wood, actually. So why don't we help out with that? Let's go collect some wood. We can hold a tremendous amount of wood now. Because the amount of energy we got. There we go. It's like almost 200. Okay, we gotta figure out what we're gonna do here. We've definitely got some weaknesses. That's for sure. Right, let's keep expanding. Let's get another house. Actually, we can get two. We probably need a little bit of food as well. But I do want to get more woodcutters. With all that stone, we really should be getting more towers. So let's do that right now. There we go. So we'll get these towers going down here. We'll wall them in. This top part's going to be kind of exposed. We might need to focus up there next, but with 957 stone available, I think we'll probably be all right. We'll probably need to get another expansion for woodcutters. So what we might end up doing is walling some of this stuff in. How's our stone doing actually? So yeah, we still have a lot. If we walled this area in, wouldn't be a bad idea. We could create a choke point. Oh man, yeah, we'd have to do two of these things. Not necessarily a bad thing, but not what I was hoping to do. That's fine. Let's do two. We'll get some walls up. Okay, almost there. Alright, that walls that in. We just need to wall this in now. There we go. So completely safe now. We don't have a gate to get in and out, but that's fine. Let's delete these things. They're just in the way. Want to get one more of these up and running. And then some wood. Yeah, we'll get some wood chopping going. Now out here, we need to get some range. So we'll probably get one. Enough resources. Yeah, we need to... I think we need a carpenter soon. Focus on wood right now. We'll get another ballista. We'll probably put one over here, and that should cover the long range for this area. Need to build some stone towers. And you know, while we're doing that, we should probably be just walling the crap out of these things, since we don't have an expansion on this side to slow them down. So we'll just extra defense. Alright, there we go. Let's get another ballista over here. There, so that's our coverage. It's pretty good. There's a little bit of a dead spot if somebody comes right here, but it should be alright. Now we need to start putting these. I'm a little hesitant because I'm pretty sure they're going to bust in through here. pretty easily too. But what we can do, we can put them along the walls so that they at least have some protection, like that. So that tower is walled in. We'll have some protection from here, a little bit of protection back here. I'm really concerned about these sides that don't have the expansions. We seem to be lagging on stone, so let's build another stone. We're running out of room here, but we could always build farms on the outskirts if we really need it, but I doubt we're going to need it the rest of this match. We have 471 in stock. We're not really building too many more workers. Okay, here we go. Let's get another one up here. And we'll wall them in. Yeah, I'm really concerned about this side, actually. Yeah, if they come attack on this side, we don't really have a whole lot of defense. But we'll put all of our towers on this side. Alright, we'll keep fortifying. Oh, we're getting attacked on this side. Oh, they already broke through. Are you kidding me? Wow. Right, that was fast. Okay, at least we got him. Alright, let's get back in. Oh crap, I don't have... Oh, we don't need a gate because they just busted in anyways. Did they kill the ballista? I think they might have killed the ballista I had over here. Okay, how are we doing elsewhere? Looks like everything's okay. We have an archer right here, which is outranging us. Super annoying. There we go. We'll just keep buffing up the defense on this side. Oh my god. Oh, they're gonna kill these peasants. That's really bad. Alright, let's get back here, try and help. We need another tower. I'm not gonna wall it in for two, but we do need some kind of defense over here. So we're gonna put another ballista. And then we're just gonna put as much defense here as we can. Just throw everything we can here. Oh my god, it's so bad. I mean, on the bright side, they can't get in here. Oh, well, can. I mean, they can't get in here very easily because we have actually some pretty good defense. Right, we just got a level. Let's go and heal again. Alright, let's make sure we're not losing the rest of our base here. Doesn't look like it. We just need to defend this and then we'll be in good shape. Right, they're gonna break this down and we can get out there and melee them. Right, we really need to take out the archer. We need to take out this guy. Oh, dude, don't kill my tower, please. That sucks, man. Oh, no, we got him. Just in time. Oh, they broke in the gate. Wow, they broke in. That's crazy. We have so many towers. And they still managed to break in. Okay, we got a lot of work to do here, unfortunately. Alright, we're still getting attacked. Oh my god, we're gonna lose our tower or our gate because of that. Alright, we need to defend this so it doesn't fall. Okay, we can repair everything finally. So let's take a look and see what failed. I know a lot of this failed for sure. These walls and put real walls. This failed as well. Put some real walls in there. Alright, quarries are going down, which means we are down to our, yeah, we're down to our last 2 stone, chunks of stone, whatever. Can we get more? There's not really a lot around here, unfortunately. Alright, a lot of these things are starting to run out of stuff to mine, but that's fine. We have resources locked in over here, so let's just build some more. Alright, and we really badly need to fortify over here. Very badly. So what I'm going to do, I know this is going to be a weak spot for sure. Wall all these in. Okay, let's heal up and then we'll try and take out some of these raids. We should be able to get some resources off of them. Oh, they're all on fire. This will be a really good time to go attack.
Let's go.
Oh, they wandered in anyways. Here comes another raid. Yeah, they'll keep sending these little parties. Not going to really do anything though. We just need to focus on building up defense in this area. Okay, a little bit down here. This is a really big weakness too. So we'll probably focus on this stretch. Okay, took that camp out. Yeah, I don't think we can take this big of a group on. It'd be pretty tough. The rest of our stone though, there's a chunk up here. It's too far. Yeah, looks like we're going to be at a stone here. Yeah, there's a little up there, some down here. But to reach it, it's going to take 1, 2, 3 gas lamps. Gas lights. Whatever, lamps. But the problem is defending it. That's going to get raided to hell. So, okay, let's go. Yeah, let's just do with what we can. So we need some defense over here. There we go. There's towers and walls everywhere.
Iron peaks will rise again.
Okay, I am gonna go take some stone from over here, just because I know this is gonna run out very soon. Yeah, there's a single spot left, and we'll have to exclusively switch over to just wood. I think I'm probably done with towers. Let's just spam ballista everywhere, which is fine because these guys have better range anyways. I don't really mind it. Okay, here we go. We'll bring back 162. Okay, so we've got a pretty thick looking wall here. This is okay. This is looking a little thin, so we'll probably spend more time up here next. Yeah, I think getting these defensive wards down is going to be key here. There we go. Nice set of walls over here. This is looking pretty secure too, actually. This is not looking too good, but this is where most of our workers are, so I can't do much about it. Alright, here we go. The attack on... Oh, the majority's down here. That's our weakest spot. We need to really do something about that. Alright, so we'll go defense. We'll start putting turrets down. We'll just put as many of these walls down as we can. Alright, we need to take out these casters, otherwise we're going to be in deep, deep trouble. Alright, there we go. We walled it off. We getting attacked elsewhere? We are. Yeah, we're getting hit pretty hard here. Let's get these guys out of here. Cannot destroy while enemies are near. Kind of makes sense. We don't cheese it. But we need to find somewhere else for these guys to work. Oh, how the hell did he get in? Where do we have a breach? How did he get in? Okay, we need to go deal with that. I don't know how he got in. Very, very odd. Okay, we still, I think, need to deal with this. This is probably the hardest part.
Forge ahead.
Yeah, taking some pretty big hits here too, though.
Done.
Yeah, same here. These guys are pretty rough to fight against, actually.
Time to crack some heads.
Did we dealt with this southern attack? We really need to deal with this northern attack now. But we're here, so we can deal with it.
Hammer coming through. Forward. Advancing.
Okay, I don't really know what we can focus on here. I'm just gonna, let's deal with the range units.
Forge ahead.
Oh boy. Yeah, oh man, yeah, the AoE is really bad. I keep forgetting to do the bulwark thing. Yeah, there goes our gate.
Advancing.
They broke in, but we should be able to just wall it off right away.
Let's go.
Backpack, not that we need it. Yeah, they broke in over here as well. Oh man. I think did they kill any of our peasants? I don't think so. But it's not looking good on this side either.
Advancing.
We gotta deal with these guys so they don't kill our tower.
Hammer coming through. Done.
There we go, that one's done.
Forge
Do
ahead.
not kill our towers, please. There we go. There we go, he's done.
Hammer coming
Okay, morning time. We survived, sort
through.
of.
Advancing.
Oh my god, that took 180 wood to repair. Let's get rid of these quarries.
Let's go. Forge ahead.
Okay, we need to repair the walls. That'll be our priority one.
Advancing.
Oh, they're still attacking us. Oh my god, they're killing towers.
Fine.
I think they're missing their shots. Yeah, they hollowed out some of the towers, but overall, it looks like we mostly held, but yeah, not ideal. Oh man. Well, what can we do now? We just need to spam wood. It's really the only thing we can do. And fortunately, we have a lot of workers. Yeah, we have 8 idle. That's a lot. That should help. We're putting a bunch of people to work on wood. Okay, there we go. So everything's healed up now that we can. Right, I'm gonna continue. Oh, another raid. I'm gonna continue harvesting stone here and just ferrying it back. We just need enough that we can get a couple of these ballista. Well, we also need to get stone walls though. That's another thing. Okay, let's build. If they're taking out these towers, let's build a little bit more buffer. And these guys are, yeah, they just want to go on the other side, so we'll give them what they want. Give them a gate. There we go. Pretty easy raid. Man, I really feel like we need to get more stone towers, but if we want to do that, we really need to get it into here. Yeah, let's do it anyways. Let's go turn our stone in. We got 270 on us. That's pretty good. Yeah, this side is very poorly defended. Let's fix that. And we have no wood at all. Even though we have all these people collecting wood. Okay, let's keep getting stone though. Because we do have a lot of wood. We just need time to get it. Okay, here we go. Wood is coming in. I'm just going to dot these things around. We'll have to wall it in later once we get rid of the wood. I don't want to waste the wood. Alright, it's starting to get dark. We're going to be in trouble here.
Master.
Let's try and get one more shipment of
Done.
stone in if we can. Also, we can take the final level of the shield. That should help quite a bit. Alright, and since we're prepping, let's not build any more towers. Or we could build a couple more towers, but let's save up some wood so we can actually repair. Last time we didn't have any wood for a while. We don't bring this back. Shipment of 108. Alright, here we go. There's our first attack. Let's get over there.
Time to crack some heads. Let's go.
I don't know how these guys are getting in.
Fine.
So far, so good. We got another attack. These are the big boys.
Fort ahead.
They do so much damage to walls, so let's just deal with them first.
Advancing.
Oh, they're getting smashed, though. These guys... Yep. Oh, man. They are getting destroyed so fast, though.
Advancing.
Yeah, it feels like once you get a critical mass of powers, there's not a whole lot they can do until they get those real high HP units.
Let's go.
Maybe some of the demons or something at the end.
Advancing. Fine.
Oh, crap.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's a big attack.
Advancing.
Let's get in there. Right. Not too bad. Yeah, we're getting attacked down here again. This is probably the biggest attack here. But they have that handled. Let's deal with this. Okay, that didn't really do anything either.
Fort ahead.
Still got some stuff down here. Let's go fight.
Advancing. Fort ahead.
Okay, that's looking good. We're almost done with the night. Wow. I'm a little shocked. Thought we were going to struggle with that a lot more. But let's get up there and start working on some stone. We'll just keep doing the same thing. Just keep reinforcing. We didn't really lose too much there. I don't think we lost any towers. Just a couple sections of wall, maybe. But even then, it wasn't that bad. Also, I don't want to be opposed to putting up wood walls. I'll throw up a few wood walls here and there. They're not quite as good. Okay, here we go. Some of these are starting to run out of resources. We need to relocate. Okay, no idle workers. Yeah, I don't even know what would be the weak side. I guess this is still kind of weak, but it's not that bad. But we'll fortify down here. But we actually got a pretty good item out there. Let's go grab it. Yeah, more energy. Kind of running out of spots to put these towers at. Yeah, there's certain spots that are just really vulnerable. Like, there's no towers enclosing this area, so why don't we just spam all of our cheap walls here.
Fort ahead.
Okay, I don't know what these guys are doing, but let's go clear them out. There you go, check out the heavies.
Let's go.
Go collect some stone. And let's just wall some of these things in. I do want to start doing these. Demon portal's open. We got 8 minutes before we gotta fight. Just get as much stone from up here as we can. Alright, this is looking pretty good. Let's fortify over here. In case they break in, we'll have our fallback line. Let's save some resources, and when we figure out which direction the demons are coming from, we'll swap to that. We'll end up building a bunch of stuff around them.
Fort ahead.
Yeah, there's so much more I could have been doing. Like, I could have been making these little wall sections the whole time. I don't have nearly enough. Let's start walling some of this stuff off over here. Yeah, we'll just completely wall this side in. Right, we don't need this building. Let's get rid of it. Yeah, I'm still wondering if it would have made sense to build some of these other buildings. Smelter would have been cool. I don't know what we would make with it though. Oh, and I keep forgetting we can build some of these things. Hardwood paneling on all of our gates. Gonna increase the HP by 500. Pretty strong. Alright, I think we're pretty much, this is about as good as we're gonna get. I don't know what else we can do at this point. Alright, here we go. Got a big necromancer attack in the south. Yeah, this is important. We gotta deal with these guys. Also, let's prep all these buildings to withstand some of it. There we go. Necromancers are down. We just need to filter through the skeletons. How are we doing over here? It's okay. Wow. That was probably one of the bigger attacks we'll deal with today. Or tonight. Here's another one over here. But we gotta get over there and heal. Lay down our turrets. It should be more than enough. Put down a defense. There's another big one.
Beer for everyone, but mostly for me.
Okay, here we go. Oh, they're still dealing with this down here, dude? Come on. Alright, demons are coming in from the north. Let's let them get a little closer and then we'll put down our final towers. We really need to get rid of this.
Done.
Okay, demons are coming in from the north. Yeah, they're gonna hit hard right here, so let's just focus on this area. So, tower, tower, and just walls. Ooh, wow, yeah, that's a big attack, actually. We need to not lose this. We're starting to break through here. Let's try and cut them off in the back. Alright, the demons are actually not even the hard part. Hey, we already almost killed the demons. It's these guys that break through. I need to go heal. Go heal, dude. Why are you going the wrong way? Alright, demons are no big deal. This side's done. Oh, that's it. Game over. We got it. Okay, 5,300 points is not bad. We didn't lose anybody. No workers, no warriors, no heroes. And we only killed 8 structures. That's fine. We'll take it. Let's move on to the next one. The next one is going to be much harder. Now let's work on Grimwick. This is the 12 night survival. This is the hardest one of the 3 that we've done. So again, we only get 1 stone outcrop. We're going to have to look for more. So we'll do some scouting eventually, but I think first night we probably shouldn't leave the area. We'll just do a bunch of farming. So we'll grab some trees, get our 10 workers going. We'll start with some farms. We do have some good farmland here if we want to expand out a little bit, but I don't know if it's worth it. Probably is 27% bonus. All right, there we go.
Done.
Now, question is, where do we want to chop wood? We'll have to move it eventually, but I think probably just start right here. And then what we'll do is try and chop the ones in the back first, because that'll be the ones that we'll have to destroy with our walls anyways. So might as well do it now. Let's get another house. We probably need more food. I don't think I'm going to mess with any of these outside anymore. Let's just put the farms, put them right next to our keep. Now we're low on food again, which not really surprising. We could go out and hunt some animals, or we could just stick to the game plan. I think we'll stick to the game plan. It's going to help us get early level. Yeah, see, now that we have that, we can get our turret. But let's go hunt. There we go. We'll just go around and collect whatever we can from here. So we got meat from that. There's some berries on the floor we can pick up. And we're also getting orbs from that. But let's go back and turn this in so we can free up the log jam we got. Yeah, we can't make any more workers. Need more housing as well. Okay, so we're looking really good here. We are going to run out of mana orbs. We can fix that. Let's
Advancing.
just, yeah, I think we'll do that. And then how do we want to build our character? It's going to be long term. We'll be here for quite a while. So what I'm thinking about doing is skipping these resource collection. We'll do the XP from resource collection first, and then that should help us get these levels a little faster. I don't know if that's the right call, but that's
Let's
I
go.
kind of want to try it this match. All right, now here's an interesting one. We can use this to replenish our energy and just collect wood infinitely right here. Might not be
Advancing.
a bad idea right now. We've got orbs, we've got food. Only thing we could use a little more of, I guess, is we could just expand a little faster here. So why don't we do that? Yeah, so we'll just leave him here. And then when it's nighttime, he can come back and help defend. And I think what I'm going to do this time is set up more woodcutter base and more quarries than we can use. That way we can shift labor depending on what we need at that moment. The last the last two times, I was creating exactly what we needed based on how many idle workers we had. So like, yeah, we wouldn't have any unavailable work slots. So what I'll do is I'll probably make maybe 2 or 3 extra woodcutters, maybe 2 quarries, and then we just shift labor back and forth based on what we need. We are officially out of stone, so this is where we have to stop until we get our guide back to collect more. Oh, we
Fine.
chopped all of that tree down. Yeah, see, we have 258 wood. So we're going to have even more here once we clear out this tree. Try and get to level 3 first before we back. So we still need another level, though, to get the XP gain. And I think I'm going to skip getting the wall early, and we'll just go right for Forge Cannon level 2. All right, we can get one more worker. We're short orbs, so we do need to go out and get some combat. It's time to bring back the wood. Let's just finish off this tree completely, and then we'll go back. There we go. That tree's down, and that puts us
Forge
at
ahead.
468 wood.
Advancing.
That's kind of crazy. All right, now we need to spend a lot
Fine.
of time focusing on stone here. We do have quarries, or we do have wood to build a quarry. So let's get a couple of these things. We don't need a lot of it in the early game though, so I'm just gonna get it with our main character. There we go. We are starting to take some damage,
My heart sings.
and we'll just set up a tower down here so that we can
Let's
focus on
go.
the north. There we go. And that did give us a boot, which gives us attack damage. That's fine. Oh, there's no way that thing holds. Alright, let's go down there and help. Alright, so we're starting to get some stone in. We have plenty of wood. Probably makes sense to get some towers. Yeah, we don't need the stone walls yet. Yeah, you know what? Collecting bones to get more orbs would probably make sense right now as well. This is our bottleneck. If we can just get a really high worker cap, then we'll be in very good shape. And to be able to do that, we need one of these things. An altar, which is 15 stone. So we need to make one of these. We're almost done with the night. There we go. We got our level. So let's go ahead and take second point into our turrets. First point into XP gain. Yep, that should help quite a bit since we're doing a lot of it. Right here, we are getting 12 XP instead of 8. I think, yeah, we were getting 8 before.
Done.
Go, let's get another turret up.
Let's go. Done.
Alright, here we go. So we need, what, 12? I think to build our altar thing. Yeah, or 15, sorry. We need 15. Let's get that running. And just, I'm sure we'll have some orbs to build, but we may run out of stone since we're converting everything. Let's just preemptively build a couple houses. Okay, we got to keep our XP going. Okay, there we go. We've got 119 stone. 5, yeah, we only need 60. I think it's 6 per. Yeah, so 60 converts to 10, so we'll have some left over as well. And we need to go out and fight. Let's go work on this quest over here.
Forge ahead. Let's
Take a
go.
couple fights while we're waiting as well. Oh, this guy wants to fight too. Oh my god, fast. Right, that one's probably not going to
Forge
work.
ahead.
That didn't work as planned. Yeah, it's a lot of wood. We probably don't need quite as much wood. Let's pull people off, put them on the stone then. We have too much food as well. Let's pull these workers off, put them back on wood. Okay, we'll skip this thing. I don't know how we're gonna do that, but
Let's
oh
go.
nice. There's another, we
Fine.
call it an energy shrine.
Done. Let's go. Forge ahead.
We're
Fine.
getting a decent amount of orbs from doing that.
Advancing. Done. Nice like others. Fine.
Just bait him around a couple times. We got that. Let's go
Advancing.
check and see what's... Yeah, it's one of
Forge
these things.
ahead.
But these aren't too bad, actually.
Done.
We just need to not pull in these other guys.
Let's go. Hammer coming through. Advancing.
Oh my god, yeah, they're gonna
Forge
kill us.
ahead.
Still attacking.
Done. Time to crack some heads.
Okay, we got him.
Fine.
These guys that are coming in are gonna kill us, so let's equip all this armor. What do we get? Oh, 15 energy, that's huge. +1 attack damage, that should help a little bit.
Done.
Alright, I don't know if these guys are gonna be able to... they're gonna get killed by that deer, maybe.
Ruins
Anyways,
and rubble.
we got that.
Never
Let's
mind.
get our bone altar up. We also need to get our carpenter going. Oh, we actually got the deer. Okay, let's yeah, we'll regen and then we'll head back up. We want to clear this out if we can. Yeah, it's gonna kill the demon actually.
Advancing.
Alright, there we go. Let's let this guy out.
Let's go. Advancing. Forward.
There we go, we got him. And we got our skill book. That's pretty big. So we need one more to get the next level. We also picked up a sword, so 4 attack damage. Our attack's pretty strong. Okay, what are we missing now? Just housing. So let's get some more housing. Just get a bunch of it, get it out of the way. And what we should do is increase wood production and maybe food, although food's not really that big of a deal, but let's just get the infrastructure set up and then maybe another woodcutter just for now. All right, while we're out here, let's finish cleaning up some of this stuff. Or, you know what, we should go down there.
Done.
May not be able to clean this out, actually.
Let's go.
We hit pretty hard, but these guys are very tanky. Oh, we can get one of them at least. We hit a good item on him. Yeah, let's take the energy. I'd rather have energy. And that's literally the same item.
Let's go. Forge ahead. Nice like others. Fine. Done.
Oh, we're so close, but also so close to dying, so we've got to be careful
Let's
here.
go.
Oh yeah, we're gonna die. Okay, we got out with 8 HP. Not ideal. Yeah, we're short on orbs, so let's just we'll get 10 minimum. We'll just keep doing this until we have it. We have 20 bones, so we can get a little bit out of it at least. We are going to need a charcoal maker as well, but I actually don't mind that because that'll allow us to expand anyways. And I think on this one, rather than getting a perfect circle, we'll... Oh boy. Yeah. I was going to say we could start using these choke points. That'll kind of limit how many wall sections we need, and then we can focus our towers in these specific areas. But it's a lot of base to be protecting. Anyways, yeah, we'll probably need to do it that way anyways, but let's get one thing at a time here. There we go. This should be enough food for however big we're going to grow, maybe even up to like 50 total. All right, let's destroy some of these things that we don't need. All right, and we only need a second level. We only need 2 points to get our third cannon, so we'll wait on that. One more point here. How close are we? We're not close at all to our next level. That's fine. All right, let's work on maybe collecting some stone. We might struggle here because we probably need some defensive structures. I'm going to get a ballista up probably somewhere in the interior, and hopefully they can, yeah, hopefully pull them. We need planks though. Okay, I think what we need to do is get a lot more of these. So let's get more carpenters. And we'll get another stone. Alright, we'll have to use our tower or our turrets pretty strategically to survive. But we should be alright, I think. Yeah, the only thing we're missing right now is orbs. We don't have any bones either to convert. Right, let's start putting these towers down. Shoot. Yeah, that's right. We can't because they can't be put next to a certain. So like resource collection buildings can be adjacent, but anything that's not has to have one tile space. Not really ideal, but you know what we could do? Like if we know we're gonna build. No, but I was trying to avoid doing that. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do then. Let's just put a tower right here, and then we'll get some defense around it so it doesn't get completely destroyed. So that should hold down that side a little bit. And then we'll just start putting these towers up around where we have room. I think we'll have room because we're gonna have to expand anyways with these lamps. Yeah, we could just put the lamp up right away actually. So I know for sure we need to block this off. So this would be a good spot right here. Just do that. All right, here we go. Yeah, our tower income or whatever you want to call it is coming in nicely. Actually, you know what? Let's not put that there. I feel like we have this bottom locked down pretty nicely. We'll put one over here. So we'll get these two corners. Now we just got to worry about this side. And then we'll eventually wall everything in. Yeah, see, there it goes. We can't reach because of the walls. That's pretty effective, and it pulls them off from attacking our buildings. All right, what are we going to be short? I feel like we're short wood at this point, or we're going to be short on wood because we're spending so much of it to build these towers. So let's help with that. Here we go. Yep, no problems at all. Let's just collect resources. Oh, no, that is the problem. We'll get another one up here, but let's get the walls done first. Oh yeah, look at that. He can handle two of these things himself, which is that. Another level. Let's take our second XP boost and our final turret level. Yeah, actually, I think we need to put a tower up here anyways, just to get all four corners. So we got these three done. We need one over here, and let's continue to help with wood. You know, let's get a resource drop off over here. Oh yeah, this side is like 100% secure now. So good there. It's daylight. I think we should push down here and try and get. We need more orbs, and then we should try and get some more items. I think for our character, and that should help in the later game. But yeah, we'll start working on expanding and walling stuff off. I think so. Like right here, we have plenty. Yeah, we can get this walled off right now. There we go. So this side's walled off. We need to start working on this other areas as well, so we can do one right here. Let's make sure we have enough coverage. So like this would be perfect, and we'll finish walling that off. I think we still want to put a tower right here though, so we can have some interior coverage in case anybody sneaks through. All right. Anyways, we're good. Let's move. We've got 3 towers to use. Let's just clear out some stuff in between. There we go. It's down. We're gonna have to go back and heal already. We're taking some pretty big damage. Alright, let's just go heal. Alright, how are we looking? We're looking good. Let's actually increase our minimum here to maybe 25 and 15. Let's get this started. Now, we don't actually have enough to reach right here, so we'll have to curve this back or build another one. Which, yeah, I guess I should have thought that through. I was hoping to get a straight line right here, but I think it's probably okay. We'll just build it further back. Something like right here. We'll make our way down to the quest area. Also, we are out of housing. Let's try and get a little bit more. I want to leave some space here. So let's start filling in some of these areas where we don't have a lot of stuff. Or like maybe in between. Yeah, I gotta think about that. You know, it's fine. Let's just get more housing here. And we can get some more wood collection up here. And I still want to have some kind of protection right here as like a backup. Okay, here we go. This is where the quest is. Let's start setting up.
Let's go. Woman's field, let's go. Hammer coming through. Forge ahead. Advancing. Done. Fine.
We still got plenty of time. So let's try and clear out
Let's
some of this
go.
stuff.
Forge ahead. Hammer coming through. Fine. Done. Forge ahead. Exploding hammers. Advancing.
No, we can't. We're gonna die.
Fine.
Oh god, we're gonna die. Alright, those are pretty high level, so I don't think we can take that off. That's fine. Just go back, lick our wounds. Need to scout this out too to make sure that we're building in the right areas. Also, we'll finish the wall here. Okay, so this side's completely walled off. And we need to worry about here, here. This is gonna be a huge front. Yeah, that's not good. This won't be too bad. Yeah, this side's gonna be a tough one to wall. We still have some daylight left. I think we need to focus on getting some defenses up though. So let's yeah, let's get some over here. So we'll just focus on getting some towers up on this side. Okay, well, we at least have our interior secured. The gates here have at least a tower. I don't want to build until we clear these trees down. Yeah, let's not lose resources for free. We need to probably get... We need to get more lamps. I would like to at least get this completely walled off. That way we can focus on this side. I don't think we can do that in time, though. It's going to be tough. We probably need 2, maybe 3 lamps to do this. Yeah, so like one right here. It doesn't reach. It doesn't reach. We'll wait for this one to finish, and then we'll build another one over here. This is what we'll do, so that it can actually reach. Yeah, so this is covered, and then up to right here. Yeah, that's actually perfect. There we go. Yeah, and like I said, we are going to have issues with charcoal here if we don't build another one, so let's get a charcoal burner. How do we want to set this up? Let's let this lamp finish. Yeah, let's start clearing some of the wood around our towers that we want to build. So here we go. If we build one right here, we can just diagonal across. I think that looks okay. I'll have to cut some trees down, but that's not that big of a deal. And then we'll just come straight across right there. Yep, there we go. So we'll have this walled off before nighttime for sure. Right, we got another level. Let's do the temporary wall. I do like having this at least a little bit. Alright, so with that secured, we need to get a few more stone so we can get ballista up to help defend this. Then we should be in really good shape. There we go. Let's get at least one up right here. And then preferably one on this side, maybe right here, or this area. So a little bit more. Oh, here we go. They're attacking already from the north. Oh man, they got archers on it as well. So let's
go.
we're gonna have to put all of our turrets out.
Done.
Okay, let's focus on the archers so they don't wipe out. They're gonna take out the freaking wall though. Yep, can't. I don't think I can save it. Let's see, maybe. No, I can't. There's zero chance of saving that. Let's get another ballista over here. That is very unfortunate. We'll have to use our hero to tank a little bit. Alright, health, energy, minus attack damage. I forgot attack damage too much. Alright, so we survived. Lost the tower, but survived. I think what happened is it pulled in the group that was at this camp as well, or at least some of them. Yeah, their turrets are blasting their walls. Oh, that wasn't even the raid. Jesus. Yeah, that wasn't even the raid. That was just these guys. Interesting. Yeah, that was unnecessary. I wish I knew it was going to pull those guys in. I would have gone over there with my hero first to distract, but that's alright. Alright, here we go. We're getting attacked from multiple sides. This side's just an archer. They should be able to handle it. This side, these guys are kind of tough. Let's make sure they don't take this out. Alright, unfortunately, our ballista does not reach that archer. Alright, we took out something over here. We've got a bunch of items, but they're all kind of garbage. Let's just delete them all. Oh, we're getting attacked by heavy up here.
Fine.
Yeah, we need to put a tower. What is going on? Right, there we go. So we should be able to handle that. We're getting attacked from here. Okay, took him out before we took damage, or before we lost the building. Oh yeah, we're gonna need some help down here. Let's put our turrets down. Shouldn't be a big deal though. Might need help up here. No, we don't need help up there. There we go. Big attack coming in. Yeah, this defense is actually pretty... It's I would say it's surprisingly effective. Even with just a hero and no walls, you could probably survive 2 or 3 nights without having a wall step in. But obviously, you want to wall it in sooner than later. Okay, so we've got decent coverage here, but we'll want a little bit more. That archer was pretty annoying. Let's put one right here on the edge, and then we'll probably put a stone tower, maybe. Or maybe we'll just focus on these things. I don't know. These ballista are really strong. Yeah, let's go back to focusing on wood anyways. There we go, another level, and that means we can start putting some points into these faster resource collection if we want. Just about done with the night, so I think we're good. I think the main focus now is to wall this other side off. Let's go up here and finish this. We've pretty much wiped everything out here. I think there's gonna be, yeah, I was gonna say there's probably a worker, and that's it. That guy doesn't usually aggro. We can just wipe out this whole camp. Bunch of stuff that we'll never need to use. What I will do is put up a couple random walls just to keep vision. And maybe slow the enemy down. They'll come over here and try and attack. Alright, we need another tower over here. Or, another ballista. There, so this is secure. This is pretty much secure. We've got 3. I might need to put another one right here, maybe a 4th. And then the rest will come down here. So let's focus on getting... Well, we need a charcoal burner. We only have 1. So let's get a second one up. Because when we expand... Well, you know, we don't need it yet. Alright, this is perfect coverage, actually. So that seals this. I think we'll want to come down here and seal right here, so we don't have to build a full wall. So we'll need to get down there a little farther, but if we wait, we can put one right here. So here, and that's enough to cover this. Then we need to worry about this. Yeah, we need to get... We can seal this with just one right here. We're going to need 2. Man, that sucks. Yeah, we'll need at least 2 or 3 on this side. So let's just put one down and we'll deal with it. But we have the resources. Might as well just put it down now before I forget. Okay, another tower right here. And then I'm going to probably stop producing in this area. I think we'll just leave it. There we go. And then we need to start walling these things in as we can. Like I said, I don't want to destroy any trees to do it though. Now the question is, do we want to clear more enemies or do we want to just focus on resource collection? Well, we have to clear this guy out for sure. Yeah, let's clear this area out. Okay, almost done. We're getting raided apparently, but that shouldn't be a problem because we have towers everywhere. Right, we really need to focus on getting walls and stuff up. So let's get this up. There we go. That's secured. We need more lamps. So this lamp is good to wall this off. We actually only need 1 lamp right here to wall this entire section off. So that's a big help. I'm gonna put it a little further back though. Give us a little more breathing room. And then we need to worry about this section, which we have this right side covered. We just need 1 for here. Fortunately, we're gonna probably need 2 here. Yeah. Or we just have like a weird shape. But I think it's probably better to do 2 just to do it the right way. Alright, here we go. We're actually getting a decent amount of orbs. Let's expand our population. Okay, do we want to clear this out? I don't know if it's really that important. We've got a decent amount of orbs.
Forge ahead. Done.
But we need to scout this area out first. Let's just do that.
Fine. Forge ahead.
Oh, nice. There's some stone here. Okay, yeah, so I think... so the thing I'm debating is, do we push a little further to just get like a big defensive ring right here? I don't think so. I don't think that makes sense. We'll just stick to the plan. So that's walled off. We need to start securing the borders here. We're halfway to nighttime, which means we should probably kick it into gear here. Might not be a bad idea to get more things to convert. So carpenter and stonemason. Let's go heal up, and then we really do need to focus on this area. So let's do that right now. There we go. So we'll do that. This one will pop down right here to fill the gap. And this side's clean. We just need to wall this off. I think wood is going to be our bottleneck. Our work rate started. And they're raiding our little dinky tower. That's fine. You know what I'm going to do, actually? If we're not going to be fighting and killing stuff, let's just go collect over here at the purple, because that's going to be the fastest. Yeah, we'll just spend some time collecting, and then when it's nighttime, we'll come back. Right, so here we go. Let's wall this off. And then same thing right here. Yeah, I think we need another lamp. It feels pretty bad to do that though, for just one. Okay, we are fully walled off now. We just need to work on defenses. So the biggest bottleneck is stone, but that's not going to last for long. Let's get some good defensive turrets up here. Yeah, they'll pick these guys off, no problem. Okay, we're going to need quite a bit of help in this area, I think. Nice, we got a level in our main. We can put that into walls if we want. Probably should start leveling this up too, though, but let's just do walls for now. We've got 260 wood. It's almost time to go back. And we do need to get a tower over here. We have 0 defense on this side. So let's save up for that. We've got one right here. We'll get one down here, but maybe not right next to this. There we go. We need one over here. Maybe one in this corner, one in this corner, and then that should be okay. Let's go ahead and pull this guy back here.
Let's go.
And we'll start fortifying our outer walls. There we go. Let's get another one. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. Although I think night 5 is going to be the worst one. So we just need to hang on a little bit longer. Yep. Oh boy, they came down here. We'll get some turrets. And also we can just put our walls up. Oh man, that's a pretty nasty trap. I didn't plan it, but they got pushed back into the wall and they can't move, so they can't pass, which is kind of funny. We're getting attacked from this side as well, but that's already cleared. And we do need to continue putting towers. Still waiting for the big attack before I really commit my guy. Oh, we don't have anything that ranges out here. Oh, here we go. There's the heavy. That's what I was waiting on. Lamp out of charcoal. We need another charcoal maker, I guess. We don't have wood. Okay, how we doing? That is holding a necromancer. That's not good. We gotta really focus this guy down. Oh, crap. There's another big attack over here. Let's focus on that. Okay, made it. Another attack here. Our charcoal went down, apparently. We're using 11. Holy crap, yeah. That's really bad. Alright, we may have caused some problems here. Oh man, how are we gonna get out of this? We just need to survive the night, and then we'll fix it during the day, but it's not gonna be easy to do. Alright, let's start
Forge
collecting wood.
ahead.
We'll help him out. We need to do that for charcoal, but also so we can repair. They should be able to hold. Alright, there we go. Let's repair what we can. What a mess. Yeah, I think it's because when we build the towers, it drains our wood. When we drain the wood, we don't have enough charcoal. So what we need to do is build up a stockpile of charcoal so that we can weather that storm. Yeah, priority right now is to get a nice stockpile of wood. And we need to beef up our defense. And we probably need to have more than one layer of defense as well. So I don't want to build too many buildings next to the walls. So what we'll do is we'll probably do a second layer of walls. Yeah, something like this in this area. So that way they can break through. We'll have a second layer going all the way around. I don't know. I got to think about that. We could also build another layer outward if we want to go further out, but that might be challenging. Let's also spread out a little bit here with our resource collection. We'll just get as many woodcutters as we can. We've room for 4 more workers, so let's get 4 more woodcutters. And rather than going back and forth, I think what we'll do is the same thing. Let's just go chop down some of these woods around the purple. I really do need to start building up these temporary walls too. Anyways, let's just go out here. Okay, game plan now. We've got wood. I think we need to continue to build up these towers. I probably a better idea to switch to the actual tower and stone bricks because these have AoE, which is going to help clear people out faster, but we just don't have a whole lot of stone. So we're out of stone. Yeah, we're completely out of stone. So we need to expand. Probably right here would be the most logical one. So if we build one right here, yeah, we get it's gonna have to be a temporary one, but we're gonna get raided. Oh, never mind, they're raiding us over here. That's fine. Okay, so that's pretty much done. Let's get as many people on stone out here as we can. Yep, these are all done. So those out. So they should all move there, but we need to get a resource drop off as well. Get back, and it probably makes sense to get more. Yep, and then I'm going to pull people from wood, and we'll just throw them out there. We need to get as many people out there as we can. We'll rebuild it later if we need to, when nighttime comes, if we don't want to wall this whole thing off. Because that's for sure is going to get raided, but we'll get as much stone as we can. Start converting that over. Let's get our minimum up to, what do we need, 36? 18 times 2 is 36. So just go up to 40. Right, and what I'm going to do is just start spamming as much of these as I can. I don't, it's just to distract anybody that's on the side, because I can't put walls up if I'm over here stuck, but I also don't want to have this guy sitting around doing nothing, so we'll have him collect wood. Stone collection is going really nice. Let's start putting up these towers. Where should the priority be? I don't think there is one, actually. I think we just put them evenly, so... Okay, so we've got stone tower at the east. Let's work on the south next. Okay, how are we doing on this stone, actually? I'm curious if we can mine this whole thing. What might make sense is just to destroy this at nighttime, pull these guys back in to do some wood cutting, and then just send them out during the day. So like we can preemptively get some more wood cutting in here so that we don't have any idle. We'll get a resource collection drop off right here too. We've got 600 wood on our main hero over here. He's doing a pretty good job. We should hit level 11. Go, there's level 11. We can get another level of the shield, or we can get a level of the shield or get the final level of the wall. Let's just finish the wall off. We'll do the shield later. This is going to be very important when we hit the late game. I think for now it's probably okay still. This guy up to like 1,000 wood. Still need more stone though, that's the problem. Yeah, we still need a tower at, see this gate here, up here. Yeah, we still need like 3 or 4 more towers. Hopefully we can finish it in time though. I'm actually going to send him in. What I might do, or what I should have done, is found some stone, but the problem is there's no stone near these purple ones. So it's going to be hard to farm that up. There we go, we just added almost 1,000 wood for stockpiles. What we should do is focus on getting walls up out here. Yep,
Fine.
so they're extra walls. We need to get that around everything. Okay, where do we need stone tower? We'll put a stone tower right there. And then we need one over here, and then we're good. But not good, but we at least have one at each wall. And what we can do is we can pull these workers, and we can just have our main character out here farming. Or, you know, maybe we just wall this whole thing in with temporary walls. And if we get attacked, we'll pull them back. But I do want to continue getting as much of that as we can. Right, almost got it fully walled in. And like I said, it'll just be an early warning. If anything else, we can just pull people from here when we can. And having this guy over here is going to help too, because of the labor speed increase. Wall segments. There we go. We got it. Oh, we definitely can't let this guy survive. We do need a tower here. This is the only one that we don't have, so we'll just put it up right now. Alright, so he's done. We're getting into fights over here. It shouldn't be a big deal. This is no big deal. This is no big deal. Yeah, these are all no big deal. Gotta really keep an eye out over here, though. They have an archer that we can't reach apparently. That's super annoying. Let's focus over here on the wood collection or the stone collection again. Alright, no, we need to go. They're pushing pretty heavily down here. Let's get another stone tower. Nope, we can't because enemies. That's fine. We'll start putting some ballista back here. They're leaving our stone alone. We're pretty lucky about that. Right, this side needs some help. We get at least wall some stuff in while we're waiting. Oh yeah, they need some help big time out here. Let's get the towers up. We'll focus on the necromancer first, and then we'll deal with the heavy. And let's go deal with this guy. We're gonna die here if we stay too much longer. Let's get back a little bit. Another necromancer actually. Can we get him? Yeah, they're not focusing on us. Oh my god, that's a lot. What are we doing over here? Somebody got in somehow. There's no breach, so I don't know how they got in, but we have towers to clear. This guy should be able to hold, or this tower should be able to hold. I think we're good. We're already pretty much through the night. We just need to survive this one. One here is the necromancer. It's not getting targeted. Target him, and then we'll back out. Let's go get some HP. Okay, that was a pretty good attack. Here we go. We're still getting attacked, but not too bad. Actually, while we're waiting, let's put another tower up. Yeah, these necromancers are tough because the targeting in this game is really bad. That's the hardest part, is they won't target this guy and you can't tell them to target this guy, so. We go, gained a level from that actually. Okay, game plan now is probably to focus on collecting stone. I think that's going to be the most important thing. I'm kind of shocked that this survived the night. I think we will be able to clear this out by tomorrow night. So we'll have this as like a little delaying area, I guess. I don't think we'll build defenses in here. We'll still continue here and then do an inner ring. We need to get 2 stone towers at each gate though. So let's finish that. We go east wall's done, or the east gate. Did they kill our freaking ballista over here? Or did we not have one? Maybe we didn't have one. Alright, here we go. We got a necklace. It's going to give us 9 energy. Minefield going out here as well while we're waiting. Alright, second tower down here. So 2, 2, 2. Yep, we need another one. We need more on this side, and then we'll be good to go. And yeah, I think we'll spend the day, rather than just collecting resources with our main, we'll also be bulking up these walls.
Forge
We can go
ahead.
do that again over here. Let's go collect some stone, and then we'll bulk up the walls right here. Not too worried about a raid. Yeah, see, they're stuck on these walls. We're not having any issues with resources at all. So let's try and pick up the pace here on spamming these things. Also start plugging gaps where we have room for the ballista. We have a few more orbs we could, we get a few more orbs. We can get 4 more workers. Let's just do it. So 2 more houses. Continue to collect stone out here. We could, I guess we could build another extension and collect stone. We're gonna have, we're like halfway done. So I think we need to, we're gonna need more than just 2 stone. Probably need like 3 or 4. Just about done with putting the outer towers. I think we should start working on the inner towers at some point. Another orc raid launched. Doesn't really mean anything. Yeah, these guys are useless. Okay, no idle workers. We're good. We're collecting a tremendous amount of wood. I think we need to start stepping up our ballistas. We'll just put them anywhere we can get. And then,
Advancing.
yeah, I know it feels bad not to be collecting resources right now, but
Forge ahead.
I think getting the walls a little thicker on the outside would be more useful right now. That's our last second stone tower near the gates. And like I said, I think we'll just put a bunch of ballista everywhere that we can. I don't want to blow through all of our stone. We have just a little bit left here, but we need some still to replace walls. Same thing to build ballista. They do need a little bit of stone. Wait, let's go make sure we have enough energy, and then we gotta get ready for the night. It's gonna be probably a rough one. Also get some more woodcutters in here, because we're gonna have to transition these guys off pretty soon, right? Yeah, there's only 4 nodes left. Some of them are getting kind of low. Pretty good looking base though, I would say. Like I said, we need to work on an inner wall, but other than that, I think we're pretty much set. We've got, yeah, we still have a few more. We have a lot more nights to go through though. Okay, here we go. We've got a little bit of wood saved up, so we should be fine throughout the night. They're already attacking on this side. Oh, that's a big attack. Yeah, we need to go help with that. Let's put towers out here as well.
Coming through.
Start working on these. They're hitting the gate pretty hard. Let's put hardwood panels on there. That'll give it some HP. Oh crap, they're attacking right here as well. We might be able to handle that just with our main. Let's finish off this last necromancer, and then we'll go up there and handle it manually. Really don't want to. Oh no, there's no way. Okay, these guys need to back. But you guys just abandon your jobs. Play, and then we'll come in here to help clean up. Alright, we're gonna put our turrets down here as well. I think we need to, and then let's get some defense boost. We're taking a pretty big fight there as well. Here should be fine. Oh man, yeah, that might be rough if they add more, but I think just this, yeah, this is gonna be a tough one. They're getting a lot of skeleton warriors. Right, we really need to get that necromancer out. Nobody's targeting him. The wall survived. We've got 146 wood worth of repairs. More necromancers there. 1 necromancer there. This one, oh, the skeletons. Yeah, see, the skeletons can clear the walls. We don't have anybody there to help. Oh, nice, we got a level. Let's back out here. Yeah, this side needs attention big time. Oh crap. Let's get another upgrade here to the wall. Okay, so it looks like it was mostly cosmetic, or these crappy walls that got hit. And then
Let's
head up
go.
here. Yeah, necromancers again.
Advancing.
Oh crap, that gate. No, the gate won't fall. But let's put the upgrade anyways.
Fine.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's a big one. Alright, we need to get our temporary walls here. Let's go ahead and get our boost. Let's focus on the necromancers. Oh boy, this is not good. We need more ballista, I think. And probably another tower.
Forge ahead. Advancing.
Yeah, that's a lot of necromancers. This is the only side we're struggling on, though. Let's go
Fine.
heal. Actually, we need to
Forge
boost
ahead.
defense once, and then we'll go heal, and then we'll come back.
Advancing.
Yeah, this is the last of the attack for the night, and they're really just killing the cosmetic walls. So I don't care too much.
Fine.
Getting low. We need it back.
Done.
Okay, can you please target the necromancer? There we go. Oh, and they killed the wall. Lovely. Okay, we survived. We didn't really take that much damage, actually. Biggest issue was here, but outpost is almost all used up, so let's finish it off. So we need 10 workers. Let's pull from the wood. There we go. 10 people. That will also help collect some stuff here. Doesn't really hurt to rebuild the wall. I mean, throw away wall anyways. And what I need to do is bolster up this side again. There we go.
Ruins
And then
rubble.
we'll just go around and
Never
bolster
mind.
up everything else. So this side needs it. Okay, while we're waiting, let's start working on this. I think we'll delete this lamp because we don't need it once this is done. And then we'll move it down here. We'll need an extra lamp. I think we only need 2 to get in range. Yeah, 1, 2 to get in range. So that should be fine. I'm going to pre-build it already, I guess. And then what I can do is enclose it. We got another lamp right here. And we'll enclose it like that. There we go. That makes a lot more sense. All right, so we need 1 resource drop off. We need a bunch of spots for the quarries. And then we'll just wall this in. Okay, what else should we be doing right now? I think we should be getting more stone towers. We need a second layer of walls. I've been saying that, and I just haven't done it yet. So I'll probably start working on that. Yeah, I don't want to wait until it's too late. So we'll use a lot of stone for this one. But what we'll do is we'll build it off of maybe this one. Oh man, I don't want to cut through all these trees, but it's probably fine. I think trees are not going to be that big of a deal. And we'll section it off so that we have segments, like we'll have gates in between here. Yeah, look at that. That's going to look nice. We can get another layer of defense back here. This will just travel all the way around.
Let's go.
How close are these guys to being done? Yep, they're on the last 2 pieces. And that one's only got 40 left. That has 85 left, so we'll definitely need it soon. So this is going to work out really well, actually.
Advancing.
Okay, so we've got a little finger coming out here. Where do we need to boost our walls, our temporary walls? Probably right here. This one's not looking too good. This one's a little bit anemic. I know we don't need it right now, but let's just be efficient. We'll come out here and collect trees
Advancing.
because we can boost the walls up while we're doing that. There we go, another set of walls back here. And we're connected to that wall. So now we have half of our base double walled. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The orcs are raiding right here.
Advancing.
Yeah, well, that's fine. We'll just... Yeah, I was hoping to get some more defense up over there, but not at the expense of our stone production here.
Fine.
Shore up the defense on this side.
Let's go.
Okay, let's finish up the second wall if we can before nighttime. We're pretty close to being able to do it.
Done.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to get a wall over here. Second wall. We'll have to take down quite a few trees to do it, but I think it's probably worth it just for the extra security. So let's build maybe a wall back a little bit like this, and then we'll get, look at all those trees, man. That's a lot of trees wasted. Okay, what I'm gonna do then instead is we'll keep our guy, if they attack here, we'll focus all our attention on here. I think that's what we'll have to do. Yeah, this is definitely the weakest area. So why don't we beef up security a little bit more? Oh, they're
Done.
freaking raiding this side again.
Forge ahead. Advancing.
Yeah, let's go heal. Are these guys done? Yeah, they're all done. See, knew that was gonna happen. Let's delete all this. We have no reason to be out here anymore. All these buildings go away. And even that, and actually the lamp, so we don't spend as much fuel to replenish that. Let's go, let's start sending these people down here. All tent workers will go relocate down there. Yeah, we need the stone too. Alright, here we go. I really hope they don't raid right here. That would be unfortunate. We need to plan if that is going to be the case. We need to start planning. So we need a little bit more, we need a couple more farms. So let's just put a couple up wherever we can. Oh, we can't really put them up, actually. We don't have room. Maybe a couple woodcutters. Yeah, that's fine. We can handle a little bit of idle. Wait, let's get down here. It's not really an attack, but let's just go with it. Ooh, there we go. A hat with more energy. Swap that out. Okay, so far no big scale attacks.
Done. Advancing.
Starting to get attacked here. Let's come down. We did gain a level. Let's put a second point into our defense. Okay, not really a concern that they destroyed a bunch of these because we can instantly repair them.
Fine.
Big deal.
Let's go. Advancing.
Man, we should be putting towers everywhere. I just don't know where to put them. And we're out of charcoal again. That's not good. Let's get another charcoal burner. Another big attack over here. Wait, why?
Done.
Oh, this thing blocked. Oh, and I can't frickin' delete it because there's an enemy nearby. That's so stupid. Alright, well, all we can do is put walls. Okay, can I delete it now? Okay, I thought you could walk by buildings, but I guess not.
Done.
Oh, that is a big upgrade for armor. Get used to that. Okay, we're good on this side. Oh, that's a big attack. Yep, that's a big one. Let's get the upgrade there, and then defense for that. Throw some turrets down, and we'll get out there and fight up front as well. Let's try and block some of them off, maybe. Yeah, we need more charges. Go. Oh man, we stomped that defense, that attack. Alright, another attack's going on down there. That's it for the night, actually. I think we just did it. Alright, let's go drop off our supplies, come back and get the rest of this stuff. Wow, that was a good night. That was a really good night. Right, and our stone down here, they're doing just fine. I think the main goal here is just to make ballistas everywhere. Yeah, I don't want to burn through our supply of stone because I know that's going to be more of a precious resource. We have 4 more nights to go. I don't know where we can get more. Oh, there's some right there actually, but that's really far. We'd have to do an outpost. which would be doable. We just need a tailor. Yeah, that's actually all we need is a tailor. Let's get a tailor going. I know you can upgrade these houses. But yeah, sleeping bag. Because we are starting to run low on space. We want to increase our population. Do a little bit more, although we're kind of close to max in terms of orbs. We probably need to get more farms or more people working farms. I yeah, I really want to go out and clear some stuff. Let's go do that. Now here we can build, yeah, we got room for a backpack, sleeping bags. Let's just build some of that stuff. Here we go. So for 1 plank and 1 sleeping bag, we can increase population by 1. So if we do 10, we'll max out our housing. And to build these sleeping bags, fur and hide, we have a lot. So that's not really a concern. Yeah, let's focus on getting a lot of ballista. We're going to need plenty of wood, which will help out. Oh my god, these freaking raids are so annoying, man. Holy Jesus, just leave me alone. Right, I'm gonna wall this in even more. We'll put towers back here.
Let's go.
Alright, that should be enough. Got a random attack going on here for some reason. I don't know what that's about, but they are giving us orbs, which I don't mind. So yeah, we're just gonna spam as many of these as we can. We should probably start enclosing some of them for protection. Oh, I really hate these stone outcrops. You can't build on them. There we go. So northern border's pretty fortified now. We do need to build some more defenses on this side. And then I think what we'll do soon is start transitioning to towers on this side, on the inner wall. The raid, surprise, it's in that location again, but we got towers this time, so shouldn't be able to get in. Nice, another level up. We're gonna need 1 more level. Yeah, 1 more level and we'll get the max level of our protection spell. Perks, we're a long way off from getting anything, so let's just keep going. How are we doing on stone down here? There's only 3 nodes left, so we've done a really good job getting all that out quickly. Okay, let's get our main hero back.
Fine. Advancing.
And let's start putting inner towers. I don't want to spend too much of my stone, so we'll just do 1 at a time.
Let's go.
Go back up to 40, and then we'll do another one. But just to have that security here. But the problem is if we spend too much on the inner walls, we lose the outer walls. It's going to take a long time to rebuild those, so we really don't want to lose the outer walls in the first place. Alright, here we go. We got to be ready to pull these workers back. Looks like we're getting attacked here from the east and south first. Looks like it's the same. This is probably more of a priority. Yeah, we probably need to switch down there at some point, but no, I think we're good. Yeah, we should be fine. Let's go back. Oh, these guys aren't really... Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Are they attacking? Yep, they're attacking our... Oh, crap, man. That's really bad. They're attacking it from multiple angles. We need to just get everybody out. Okay, back up, back up. Everybody go home. Luckily, we do have multiple... we got multiple layers here, so we'll survive it. We're gonna have to stop our stone collection for now. What are we doing? These guys are getting attacked again. Oh man, yeah, we're getting hit pretty hard here. They're breaking through the corner. That should hold though, with all the ballistas that we have here. This is gonna have trouble. Yeah, there's a lot of people there.
Let's go. Done.
Get a protection spell out and then go back. This is probably the most urgent one. Oh crap, we're gonna lose the gate.
Forge ahead.
Really don't want to lose the gate.
Fine. Done. Let's go.
See if we can draw some attention away.
Iron Peaks will rise again.
We're also taking some hits up here, but that should hold no problem. Let's put a temporary wall up right here. Distract these guys a little bit, maybe. Or push them out of range so they can't hit. Oh man, it's so close. Come on, don't die, please. Really? I had one hit left.
But mostly for me. Advancing.
We might need to just start walling all of our
Fine.
gates off.
Forge ahead.
Okay, that's pretty much it for the night. I think we're good. Let's get our workers back out here.
Forge
All right,
ahead.
what are we doing now? Yeah, we're still. I think we need to save up all that stone. I don't think we need to build. I don't think we want to build too many more towers, or we just need to get an outpost. We have what we need to build it. Actually, it's probably not a bad idea. A little bit of charcoal and a plank. Let's do it. Let's come up here, build an outpost, because this is going to run out very, very soon. Oh, we actually have 400 left on that. 300, 199. So actually not as low as I thought. But I am kind of curious to see if we build an outpost. I think that replenishes our strength, or energy, I mean. So if we get an outpost right here,
Let's go. Done.
right, we can just mine indefinitely. Yeah, it'll replenish. Okay, so that's one way to do it then. I didn't even think of that. Damn, that should have been one of my first priorities. It doesn't replenish fast enough to keep him working the whole time, unfortunately, so we will have to micromanage him, but it's not quite as good as standing in one of these, but still not bad. Okay, we are good to go then. Let's put some more stone towers just to be sure. And of course, we're gonna get raided down here. No. There we go. At least we can defend it. Right, 2 more stone towers in the interior, and then like I said, I think for these we just need to hold, or we can just wall this whole thing off once we're done collecting this. Just wall everything off. We'll create a second layer of walls outside. And while we're waiting to replenish, let's just, this is perfect. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. He died. Didn't even realize. That was really dumb. Let's go back. Oh, there's a really good item out there too. Let's go grab that. That's a plus 15 damage. Oh, he's gonna kill our outpost. Okay, build it again.
Advancing.
Here we go. They got another raid down here, but we have. Well, I thought we had towers. I guess because we built them up here, they got deleted. That's fine. Well, we're gonna lose that outpost, and then can't really do much about it. We're gonna lose people here too. God damn, these freaking things are so annoying, man.
Advancing. Let's go. Forge ahead. Advancing. Done.
Let's head over here and get that item before it gets too late. And yeah, more ballistas. We just need to keep spamming. And then I'm gonna seal these, just so we have no reason to go out.
Let's go.
Probably seal this off as well. Let's just start doing that actually.
Done. Forge ahead.
All right, we have three idle workers. We need more farms, I think. We are starting to run out of food here. We're on day 9 with 263, but we're minus 71, so we probably need a little bit more if we're going to sustain. So why don't we build, we can just build it near the storage. Got a little bit of room over here. All right, let's switch our weapon out. It's going to give us a +7 overall. Everything else can be deleted.
Fine. Done.
Yeah, we're just going to wall all these entrances in for now. Here we go. We're getting attacked again. Let's see. Yep, and of course, first attack is right there. Although, to be fair, most of the attacks have not been from here. So let's get these guys back. And then we need to get out there and see if we can do something manually, maybe. Alright, what do we want to have these guys do? We need probably more wood. Maybe even a little more food. That should be enough to soak up all the labor. And then let's get down here, make sure we're not losing our guy. Oh yeah, there's no way we survive that if we just stand and fight. So let's go back. So we're gonna lose our entire expansion here, which is fine.
Let's go.
They haven't touched our outpost yet, surprisingly.
Forge ahead. Done. Forge ahead.
Starting to lag pretty badly. Oh, what happened here? How is he inside our base? How is he inside our base? What the f, man? That doesn't even make sense. I mean, he's gonna get wrecked, but that doesn't make sense at all. How did he get in? What the hell, man? Don't understand that, but alright.
Let's go.
Alright, so they're just gonna continue working on that outer base, but then they'll get closer and then mopped up by that. That's fine. How much stone did we leave behind? About 400. Yeah, we can go out and get it later.
Smash first. Ask questions never.
Okay, got him.
Fine. Forge
Yeah, see these guys that are able to cut through fast, they get stuck taking out these crappy walls. Okay, here we go. This is, yeah, we're gonna have a problem down here. We need to focus our attention down on this side. So more ballista for sure.
Let's go. Forge ahead. Done.
We'll throw our towers over here.
Advancing.
And we should be able to replace these walls before they can do any more damage.
Let's go.
Yep, it's kicking them out. Perfect. So this side should hold fine.
Done.
We need to work on the necromancers because we're just killing skeletons and not. Oh my god, there's a lot. Okay, yeah, this is probably an emergency. Let's get some healing. Let's seal this off completely.
Fine.
Oh boy, they have access to this. We need a tower over here. Yeah, let's spend some resources and get a tower. We need to go back and heal as well. Yeah, this could be a problem.
Done. Advancing. Let's go.
Oh, it's so laggy. Can't even move. Let's get these guys back out. And then we'll start putting turrets over here. And we'll just set up some defense. I wanted to get it over here, but didn't reach.
Advancing.
Damn it, man. Yeah, we need to go back and get more energy. I can't even move. It's just stuck. They're breaking in. These guys are almost dead though, so it's getting there. Another necromancer. Okay, there we go. He's down. They're gonna take the gate out. Can't do anything about it. Alright, let's try and get some defense up here. We need to kill the necromancers, not the skeletons. But I can't target. I can't tell them to target. So what am I supposed to do? We'll get our defense up.
My hammer sings. Iron peaks will rise again. Master engineer at your service.
Right, we're just slowly building walls to keep them off of this. There's nothing I can do though. We're not targeting the right units. They just have so many skeletons, and they won't attack the right thing. Okay, we have to rebuild the gate. They're hitting our towers now. If they kill the towers, we're dead. Yeah, if they kill the towers, we're just dead. I want to get out there too, but I don't think it's a good idea. We could target some of these necromancers, because the towers won't do it. I think we're gonna have to do it. Let's just cut away. We'll cut a path through. Oh, we can't do it. Even the... Are you kidding me, dude? Can't destroy him. We're gonna have to spam as many of these stone towers as we can to clear the skeletons. That's the only thing I can think of that we can do. If they're about to break through right here, which is actually maybe not a bad idea. Because then we can actually get out there and do something. Yeah, they're taking our towers out too. Can't do anything about it. Alright, here we go. We're in. Let's go take out the weakest ones first. We'll wall ourselves completely out. So suicide mission if we need to, but we gotta get it done. There's one necromancer down. There we go. 2 down, 3 down. Alright, we should be fine then. Another one down. There you go. A couple left. Look at this light show. Lovely. Okay. Necromancers are dead. We just gotta clear the rest of this area out. There's a lot of skeletons back here.
Done. Fine. Smash first. Ask questions never.
Let's try and get this guy back to these skeletons back to our tower. Oh, this is terrible, man. It's like a slideshow. Editor Strat here. There's a bug that they're currently fixing right now. I did submit a couple tickets for this issue. They said it can be fixed by saving and then loading the game, but it shouldn't happen, and hopefully they'll have that fix done before the game goes to full release. Okay, do we want to rebuild this? Probably not. It's for like 400 or 500 stone. Let's just get it manually. Maybe that's not going to be an option either because there's skeletons out here. Yeah, like it's a slideshow, and then when we go to use our main character, it was really hard to control him.
Fine.
Right, let's probably just cut to the point where they're attacking again at night, because I have to literally just let it sit and run on its own. They're sending some pretty big raids, but they're mostly just working on our outer walls. Fine. I'm gonna get a second layer right here just because I feel like that last fight was kind of scary. We could put a gate maybe like right here. And then I have no clue where this one's gonna go. Maybe just diagonal off this way. Yeah, there we go. So we get our second layer back here as well. And we'll start putting towers back behind this one. There we go. Day 10, we're coming up to night. We'll have two more nights, assuming we can actually get to it. We're down to 238 stone and 40. We do have, well, we will have 40 blocks. So no more stone buildings, except for maybe walls that get destroyed. We'll have to save the rest for the ballista. Takes 4, so we can get 10 more ballista. 24, and then we'll be able to build another like 30 or so stone with the 200 that we have here. All right, we're getting attacked, and it's my favorite, the necromancers. Luckily, they're down here on the side that we've already been working on. And we can send our guy out to attack, so we'll just send him out.
Let's go. Hammer coming through. Some match first. That's questions never.
Alright, this attack's almost done. We gotta keep an eye out for where they're attacking next. There we go, we're getting attacked from the right. Well, not really. A couple dogs. Alright, this attack's been defeated as well. Let's back up. Man, that's a lot of towers. Yeah, they pretty much crush anything that comes up. The problem is the game is just going so slow right now. It's gonna take forever, but I guess I'll just have to play it slow. Yeah, it's like they can't even really touch our walls unless they have a big army. As soon as they touch, they get hit by like 7 or 8 towers. They get maybe 1 or 2 attacks off, and then they're dead. Another attack coming in from the southwest. Necromancers, let's go help. Another attack down in the south. Necromancers. We probably need to shift to help that, actually. Let's build another tower over here as well. Or 2. Let's just build 2. Right, he's down. We can shift over here. Probably don't need to, but let's do it anyways. Oh, they just spawned. What the hell, dude? They just spawned out of thin air. That's probably how these guys are getting in our base. That's my guess. Alright, let's switch our turrets to this side. We need to focus on the necromancers first. So, can you get the guy that's got no health, please? They're attacking over here again. That one shouldn't be hard to dismantle. Same here, there's only 2. We have a huge amount of units, or towers, to be able to handle that. Good timing on a level up. We need more towers. Just get as many over here as we can. Right, they're doing their AoE attack, which is going to kill all of our walls. Yep, there goes all the walls. It's fine, we just rebuild them. We need to get back because they're gonna kill this guy. And more necromancers on this side. Lovely. Let's get back in our base. We'll help from the other side where we can heal. This wall is likely gonna fall, but I don't think they can take much else out beside that, so we should be okay. Yeah, look at that. The attack is falling apart. They did some damage, but it's falling apart. They don't have any heals for these guys. Yeah, it's pretty effective. Here we go. All the big guys are down. It's just a couple necromancers now. I think what I'm going to do from now on is I would rather have a big line as close to this wall as we can of the ballista, and then have a line of these guys just against the wall. So as soon as they hit, whoever's hitting this wall will get hit by the AoE effect. So these guys will be single target, preferably hitting these guys in the back, which we all know they won't do. You can't manually target these guys, unfortunately. And then the mob of melee guys up in the front getting hit by the towers. Oh man, yeah, there's more necromancers. We might be okay though. Yeah, I think we're okay. Get our character down here for this one, our hero. I would like him to have a bit more HP. Yeah, towers are wiping this guy out, so that's fine. I'm worried about this big group though. Let's get down here. They usually don't target. The big guys don't usually target. Oh boy, that might be a problem. Let's get another tower. There you go. These guys are not able to withstand the fire. Let's get back here. Deal with these guys maybe. And we'll give some defense bonus. Actually, I might even leave this alone and try and help these guys over here. Although they're slowly getting through it. Let's take these guys out. Get the necromancer done. That's 2 big boys down. This guy's gonna die if we stay here. Oh man. Alright, let's see. Can we get over there? No, actually we don't even need it. They're handling it, but this tower might go down if they don't do it soon. Yeah, they're targeting him though, so that helps. We need to get a repair tick off. There we go. He's down. Get the skeleton going so we can heal. There we go. That one's gonna heal, so we'll save that one. I'm surprised they haven't attacked up here. I mean, I guess it's kind of good, but it's time to go back. Yeah, let's just go back and heal. I can't even control. I have to pause the game to issue commands of any kind. Or to even move my camera. I have to pause to move the camera. It's doable, but it is pretty annoying. There we go. Yeah, necromancer's down. And then we'll heal again. Heal all these buildings. And how are we looking over here? Pretty good. They're just hitting the temporary structure, so that's fine. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. It feels like the second to last wave is about as hard as it's going to get. And then when the demons come, the demons hit hard, but they're not as hard as these waves for some reason. Oh, we might lose this tower. Yeah, we might. Let's try and get there and save it. We are running really low on stone. We've got, yeah, very, very little left. Right, let's get some protection down on this tower, at least for now. And then we can throw some walls down. But also throw the towers down. Let's just make sure that we don't lose a tower. We can't afford to lose towers because we don't have enough stone to replace it. There we go. Necromancers are down. Alright, that's all done. Let's just make sure there's nothing else. I see red spots, but I don't think these are attacking units. No, they're not. We need to shore up some defenses, but we will have time to build more towers. Well, not really, shoot, because we don't have stone. We need to finish the last of this stone. There's 33 and 335 left. I just don't foresee that really being an option. We're going to have to build out here. I can't even move. It's so laggy. So I don't think that's going to be an option. We can still build some towers. We have plenty of resources. Man, there's so much tower. There's so many towers on this side. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but it's running smooth now. So there's... My guess is there's some kind of bug going on. There's got to be a bug. Yeah, because I thought it was odd that it was slowing down like that. It's
Ruins
not
and
a very
rubble.
high intensity
Never mind.
game. Something weird was happening. All right, we've got a wood, what do you call it? Woodcutter that's no longer got resources. We're starting to chop down everything in the area. Let's go pick up a little bit more stone here if we can. There we go, dealt with that. Let's speed it up. Yeah, even the speeding up thing, it's a little bit laggy, but it's fine. All right, we got a pretty sizable attack up here, actually. I don't know where these are coming from. They're only damaging the temporary walls. They're not really doing any damage otherwise, so it's fine. Damn, I would have loved it if there was some stone up here. I mean, there's one way up there, but far. Alright, let's go back down and try and get a little more of this stone if we can. And then let's reinforce up here. Well, shoot. Yeah, I kind of wish I knew where that last attack was going to come from. We'll put defense all around the perimeter on the inside. Getting raided again.
Done. Let's go. Fine.
There we go. Defeated the orc raids. Alright, we are almost there. It's almost nighttime. Let's put a few more towers down. Just line the inside. So if they do breach, we'll still have some defense over here picking them off. Starting to lag again. I would assume because of the rain, but yeah, that's alright. I think what I'm going to do is just max these out. Maybe not wood. I do want to get a lot of wood, but let's not max it out because we do need to keep some so that we can repair. So let's just get a big chunk, and then when it's time to when we get attacked, we can put it based on where it's needed. Because I have a feeling we're gonna get breached this time, but we'll see. Let's try and get one last chunk of stone before we get a major attack. That'll give us a few more towers. Oh, they spawned in right on top of us. Well, and the fortunate thing is, it's the Necromancer, so we can wipe this guy out quickly. We're getting attacked from down here too. There's 3 of them. Oh crap, I didn't fix this area. But let's take out this Necromancer and then we'll head back inside. Oh, yeah, they spawned on us again. They got people on the inside. Luckily, we do have towers that are interior, so we can wipe these guys out. Yeah, they've got shredded.
Let's go.
Okay, that Necromancer's down. This guy will not last very long at all, so let's just get back.
Done.
These guys are close to taking a tower out, but they may not. Let's get down there and see if we can heal it. Oh, yeah, they just splattered him. We need to get a good amount of walls over here so we can delay that.
Iron peaks will rise again.
Okay, that Necromancer reached the front, but like I said, it's just not going to result in anything. He's just getting splatted. 2 more coming. Right, they are actually attacking. Yeah, they're attacking our towers. Let's get back. Okay, yeah, let's go back. We'll help. We need to help on that side. Oh man, that's a lot of heavies. Let's get our armor for the buildings up. Right, we'll get in there and smack these guys around a little bit as well. He's down. The Necromancer. Got a nice item. Unfortunately, we can't use it though. And we're gonna move all the towers over here so that they can help. This is a pretty big attack. There's also an attack over here. doesn't really seem to be that big though. He's just hitting our towers, or our fake walls. So that's fine. Almost done with the necromancers. Somebody got inside our walls somehow, but he's about to go down, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, they are definitely spawning inside the limits of our town, which does not feel good. Feels like they should not be doing that. Okay, we need to back up. Let's cast our shield and back up. Oh boy. This is, yeah, this side is not doing well. And I just realized we were on day 11. We had 2 more nights to go, not one. So this is the second to last, not the last one. Oh man, that's a big one. All right, we're getting attacked on this side. Yeah, we need to start putting towers. Yeah, we'll get a couple ballista over there. See if that helps. I'm pretty sure this side will handle itself. Now I'm a little concerned about this side, so let's actually head over there. We'll at least provide some defense for our buildings. And we gotta be careful. How, like, okay, look at this. What is this? They just walked through our defense. How? I mean, it's fine because they're getting wrecked, but it's frustrating that they can just bypass our towers, or the walls. I don't understand that. I don't think we need to help on this side. This side seems fine. Let's move over here. 4 necromancers. That's going to be a tough one. I'm going to delete the walls so we can get out. Can't because they're... Never mind. Okay, we are done with this side. This one looks clean. Let's go ahead and heal everything. Doesn't look like we lost a tower either, so that's good. Alright, we are starting to run out of resources in different spots on the map, so we do need to swap. Yeah, we got 3. Right, yeah, we got 3 people that need jobs. Alright, here we go. I slowed the game down again, and it's not quite as laggy. Here we go, we'll wall them off again, and we'll let the ballista blast these guys. Alright, here we go, another attack. That one's pretty much defeated. These are not attacks. Yep, so I think this is the last one. Okay, now we need to suffer through another day of just skipping, and then we can get to the for sure the final day. We're on day 12, so... The ballista are definitely taking them down.
Iron peaks will rise again.
Right, I'm gonna spend, instead of sitting here waiting, I'm just gonna spend some time harvesting more stone, and we'll just spam more towers. Or at least we'll prepare to. So here we go. Let's get this last one.
Let's go.
Alright, we're still clearing these guys out. Holy crap, man. Just shoot him already. Alright, there we go. He's down. And that's the last of the attack from last night. So let's prepare everything. Alright, we are getting the very last of this stone mine. 47 left. We got another 96 on us. Oh, here we go. We're getting raided. Yeah, this is just not playable. I have to slow it down again. We can pretty much 2-shot them, so they aren't very much of a challenge at this point. Maybe 1-shot the archer. We dealt with that. Let's finish off the rest of the stone. There's only 15 left. We'll go turn that in, and we still have some time, so maybe we'll just go make some quick repairs to the walls and get ready for nighttime, I guess. Here we go. That one's done. Right, all this inventory can get deleted. Get some items out of it. But we got an attack heading our way.
Yes.
Let's make sure we don't lose any towers from it. Actually, we can spend some resources here, I think. Get 2 towers.
seal makes gone. Hammer coming through.
Yeah, this should be no problem, actually.
Be for everyone. Possibly.
Ooh, nice. We actually gained a level. Let's put that into probably attack speed. That'll give us the biggest return, I think. Time to patch this up. And the defense is a little light right here. Actually, there's only 3 ballista. I think we need another one. Here we go. Halfway through the day. We're almost there. Hang in there. Got a hell of a fight coming up soon. Here we go. Final invasion, 8 minutes. Or more like 30 here because slow it's going, but we'll get there. Getting raided again. Down here, that's fine. I do want to clean them up though because I feel like it's gonna lag. If they stay alive, they're just gonna lag the game.
Let's go.
Go clean them up.
Done. Be for everyone. Possibly.
Okay, the attack's gone.
What?
Wiped them out pretty fast. Let's go back. Now, the last thing we can do, we're not getting any more stone. We don't have any more stone. We're on the last night, so let's just get rid of these stonemasons. We'll convert the last bit of stone that we get from deleting those. We'll delete these buildings, and we'll start installing some defensive structures in the interior. And I think at this point it doesn't make sense to spend the stone on that. On walls, I mean. So we will spend wood instead. Oh my god. Can't tell if the game's gonna crash. It does not like that at all. Alright, here we go. Final raid is happening now. Right, they're starting off down here. Oh, did I not plug that gap? Shoot.
Forge ahead.
I guess I did not. Let's go down there and make sure we don't lose that wall.
Yes.
Alright, let's just give some defense here while we struggle through killing this one necromancer. We're also getting attacked down here, but we've got a lot more defense on this side. Yeah, they're just getting obliterated. Look at that. These guys have a lot of health, and he just got chunked down pretty fast.
Beer for everyone, but mostly for me. Ruins and rubble. Never mind.
Alright, let's cast another protection spell, and then we'll come back over here just to make sure. I have a feeling they're going to send a lot of troops this way.
Hammer coming through. What?
Alright, there we go. This side is gone. Oh boy. Yeah, they're really sending a lot on that side. We need to go help again.
Advancing.
The unfortunate thing is they have ranged, so they can just bypass. So our walls, the impassable parts of the map, they just ignore it. I don't think we're going to be able to save these towers. Alright, let's get some protection on them. Get some walls going here where they're breaking through. I'm not really worried about this though. Mostly worried about right here. You know what we could do is put some towers down. If we can click our character. There we can
Yes.
click. Let's put some right in front. Maybe we can get them before they get this ballista. It's gonna be close. There's one down. There we go. We got him. We just need to wipe this guy out so we can repair. There we go. Repairing everything. We are getting attacked over here, so let's head that way.
Let's go.
Oh my god, are you kidding me, dude?
My hammer sings.
Wait, I can't. I would love to be able to move my character.
Fine.
Alright, final demon invasion has begun. It's gonna take control of my map. I have no way of moving. Oh, interesting. We get a big dude in this one. We didn't get that in the 4 or the 8 night. These guys they're dead before they even get here. So most likely this big attack's gonna happen over here.
Advancing.
So what we probably need to do is just wall. We'll just wall off. Yeah, look at that kill zone right there. They're just getting absolutely blasted. I'm kind of sad they didn't really test our walls up here. And I have a feeling they won't by the end of this thing. Oh, we're getting meteors thrown at us.
Iron peaks will rise again.
Get out there and start smashing people. Oh man. So the demons are coming right with the group of the heavies. That's not ideal. Well, for sure we need to put our turrets over here, the temporary turrets.
Mostly for me.
Let's get as many ballista up over here as we can. We probably likely have enough to deal with it already, but you know, there's no harm in just putting more. So let's load this place up. There we go. We are getting hit in the north as well, but that's literally going to do nothing. Yeah, they're already dead. Alright, here we go. Here come the demons. We got to be super careful here. Let's start walling these guys off completely. Throw up protection. Lag out the game even worse than it is. There we go. Let's just block these guys out so they can't even get in. Throw up turrets again outside. Right, they're probably going to instantly smash this entire wall, so let's back up and save a few walls. Yep, they hit it pretty hard. But we can still block it slightly. There we go, that's 3 towers.
Iron peaks will rise again.
Get our heal out again, and we need to go back and get energy. I have a feeling we're going to get broken into here. But I really don't think they're going to get past the second line. I'd be shocked if they get past the first line even, but they might. Oh my god, look at how much firepower that is. Okay, we need to get down there again. We need time. Yeah, we need time. Alright, they're actually... Oh man, we just got hit with a meteor up here. They're starting to break through the walls right here.
Done.
Not good. Yeah, let's get our guy down there. We might have to sacrifice ourselves here. Just to get by a little more time. Please tell me he moved. No, he didn't move. He's not listening to directions now. Lagged out. Oh, there we go. One of the heavies just went down. Alright, we can still put temporary walls up here, I think.
Beer for everyone.
Come on.
Mostly for me.
Yep, we can. Let's keep putting these temporary walls. I don't want them in at all. Like, not one step. And then we need to get a defense. Oh, you know what we can do? We can put the hardwood planks. That'll regen the entire HP pool of the tower. We'll throw down a protection, and then we'll put down another segment of wall as soon as that's up. If we are able to move. So far it's not letting us move. There we go. Check out the heavy, please. They're not. There they go. Now they're doing it, but it's too late. He did his pound.
Iron peaks will rise again.
They're not able to get in, though. They still can't get in. This dude's got a lot of HP. 16,000. That's actually not as much as I thought it was, but still, pretty good amount. Yeah, they're not going to get in.
Beer for everyone, but mostly for me.
Let's throw our turrets down again. Pretty sure they killed most of them.
service.
There we go. Let's rebuild the wall again, and he's actually further now than when he was attacking us earlier. He's run out of steam. Yeah, he really needed those heavies to bust through the gates. He doesn't have... I mean, right now he's pathing back and forth, but even if he wasn't, he needs to get at our towers, but he's not able to. Alright, what else is attacking us anyways? Oh, wow. That's actually a lot. This is scarier than this right now.
Yes?
So we might need to rotate over here.
My hammer sings!
Alright, the main demon is... the Overlord guy is almost gone. We've got so many necromancers. Luckily, the towers are actually targeting him for once. So that's helping, but Jesus. There we go. There's the demon gone.
Beer for everyone! But mostly for me.
There you go. We're still kicking the necromancers out. They're slowly getting their numbers whittled down, but I have a feeling that this is going to end before that anyways, because we're going to kill the two demons on the left. Oh wow, they took our gate down. Can't do much about that. Let's just keep whittling them down.
Iron Peaks will rise again. Yes?
Here you go, another demon down. There's only one left. Here we go. He's on this last one or two hits. There we go. And maybe we'll get our frame rate back. I don't know. No, still don't. Hey, we got our frame rate back.
We've won. Time to
Yeah, we did go
salvage
down
their
once, which is
ruins.
kind of funny. Not bad at all. So that's the challenge done. It is possible to do it without building a military, at least on these maps. There are other maps that are quite a bit harder, but I can't even do those with an army and this, so not even going to attempt it anymore. But hopefully this was fun. Hope you enjoyed it. It is a really fun game. Definitely consider looking into it. And thanks again to Paradox Art for sponsoring the video. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.